Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together.
All right, y'all, what's going on? This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win, y'all. I am back. Good to see y'all coming back in. Good to see y'all back on here, man. I said I was going to come back at 7. But you know, we about 30 minutes early, all right? So again, y'all come on in, y'all, let's get those likes up. Y'all see the topic. It's no easy way, it's no easy way around this, all right? So for right now, don't nobody request to get in the box. I got a lot to cover, okay? Again, you know, wow. Everybody on YouTube, thank y'all so much for coming in. Shadow, Sky, Nima, Namaya, sorry about that. Sky, good to see you. Amy, good to see you back in the building. Ottawa Smiles, good to see you back in the building. Edie, good to see you back in the building. Let's see. Amy, good to see you back in the building. I think there's Amy Cardwell. Good to see you back in the building. Everybody that's on TikTok, thank y'all so much for coming in. I see the mods came on in here real quick. Listen, y'all, do me a favor, share this live out. We got a lot to cover. Again, I'm going to do a lot of recapping. A lot. Again, it's nothing easy around talking about this topic here. But I got to talk about it because news broke about an hour ago, maybe about an hour, 10 minutes ago, about this young lady. Okay. A lot of people know her on TikTok. She was a live streamer. She was on the messy side of TikTok, and they call it Messy Talk. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cover. So thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all, let's just get those taps up. Let's go ahead and push these up to 10,000 taps. Again, everybody that's coming in, I really appreciate it. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really appreciate it. And again, like I said, y'all, I said 7 o'clock, but we got to go ahead and talk about it. Peanut, thank you so much for sharing the live out. Don, welcome in the building. Latanya, welcome in. Shandu, good to see you, sweetheart. Tanya Duet Queen, good to see you. Katrina, good to see you. Everybody's coming in. Tina, good to see you. Trying to get everybody that says something in the chat. Mercury, good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping that. Let's go ahead and pin that. All right. She said we 26.5K away from top 20. We can make that with no problem. Let's see. Let me give a few shout outs. Victoria, it's good to see you in the building. Fine and Dangerous, good to see you. I see Don already coming in with the paper crane. Don, thank you so much for dropping that paper crane. Shout outs to you. Katrina, thank you so much for the Go Poplars. Shandu, for your Go Heart Me. Mercury, for your You're Awesome. I really appreciate that. And again, y'all, so let's do a recap. But I will say is that you know what? On the wall, we're not going to do a daily goal tonight. If y'all want to donate something to the channel on YouTube, that will be up to your own free will to do that. It'll be very nice if y'all can do that. But I'm not going to set a goal tonight. So if you decide to donate to the channel on YouTube, drop a super chat. That would be highly much appreciated. Okay. But thank you for dropping that in the comments. But don't people wow. You know what? They be ready to give over there on YouTube. Hey, you can't be mad at that. I love it. I love that energy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dive right into it. So, about a month ago, if y'all can remember, let me find my. Y'all remember when we covered this young lady by the name of Tyme? I'm going to play the video. I'm just going to show half of it because it's a very disturbing video. Yeah, this happened about a month ago. Okay. I want y'all, if y'all new to the story, just listen up, okay? Let me hit play. All right.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck! Let me call y'all right now. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. I'm gonna take somebody. You okay? I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck! Let me call y'all right now. Oh, fuck.
What was
Okay.
that?
Fuck.
All right. This young lady, her name is Tyme. All right. Messy Talk is very much familiar with her. Okay. She's one of the voices of Messy Talk. I want to make sure I get the right day. Okay. Let me make sure I get the right day because I do not want to give out misinformation. So this happened on November 3rd. Where Tyme, she was live streaming. Okay. She was live streaming. And Lady, thank you so much for the sparkles. Really appreciate it. Shandu, thank you so much for the owl surprise. Shandu, thank you for the Go Populars. Lady, thank you so much for the Night Star. Appreciate that. She was live streaming. And if I'm not okay, from my understanding, all right, allegedly she had her grandson in the car. And prior to this video, we played a video with her son telling her grandson telling his grandmother, which is Tyme, to pay attention to the road. And this is when she was picking him up from, I guess, maybe some type of sports practice or after school event, something like that. Okay. So this particular night, she was live streaming. And like I said, I covered the story already. This part, she was live streaming while driving her Ford utility vehicle at nighttime. And throughout, while she driving, she had the phone somewhere, in the lower steering wheel left side, maybe holding it with her left hand, allegedly. I don't know. But she wasn't paying attention to the road. She was live streaming, driving, with the green screen behind her, right? Going back and forth with somebody in the chat, and she had people on the panel. We played that video, and no one that was on that panel advised Tyme. Well, great vibes. We shouldn't. She's a grown adult. That's not our job. I get it. However, when we call people our friends, hey, I'm here for you. Be there for the individual, even when they know not what they do. Nobody on that panel said, hey, Tyme, hey, you may want to kill this live stream until you get back to the house. That's when I had guests to get up in the box. We could replay the live. I had guests to get up in the box. Said, great vibes, Tyme do it all the time. So we went and found some videos. Y'all was sending videos to me of Tyme live streaming while driving. This time, it caught up with her. She was live streaming and driving. Kept looking down at her phone, addressing comments while driving with her grandson in the back seat. So not only his life is in danger, her life is in danger, and everybody else around her lives are in danger because she have no due regards to anyone around her. Or, well, the law says to traffic, right? Or pedestrians. That's the law. Unfortunately, while she was looking down, addressing the chat, while driving with her grandson in the back seat, about time she looked up, it was too late. She struck and hit this gentleman by the name of Darren Lucas. From our understanding, he worked at the local grocery store. He was very loved in his community. He was very loved in the grocery store. You know, the employees talked about him. His managers talked about him. His best friend talked about him. He was a very all-around guy. On top of that, his birthday was coming up. And yes, he was married. His birthday was coming up. They was getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving and also talking about celebrating Christmas. Him, his wife, his family, and his friends. She got out. You could hear the loud. You can hear her hit something. Okay, at the time when we was talking about it, we didn't confirm it was him. That's why we kept saying allegedly, right? She got out. She said, "Oh, I hit." She said, "I hit somebody." You could clearly hear her say that, right? So she got out. According to the police, according to the 911 dispatcher, she called 911. Police was dispatched to the scene. EMS was also dispatched to the scene. She stayed there at the scene and assisted the police, with any details regarding this matter. And she was later released. Going back, you can go on with your day or your evening or your night. So when I brought the news to you all, anybody that know Great Vibes, you know my background. When I read that report, the first thing I said is something about that doesn't sound right. Who remember me saying that? I said something about that story don't sound right. I said, if you look at the totality of the situation, if an officer was doing his job properly, according to what Tyme said, "Ooh, I hit someone," through a thorough investigation, Tyme would have never left that scene. She would have left there in handcuffs. Then this is when detectives get involved, right? Because now this is a possible homicide. So I made that comment and I said, we'll see. A lot of people came up, they was giving their condolences to Mr. Darren Lucas here that y'all see at the top. And, our focus was so much so on him. People wanted to come up in the box, be all petty and stuff. Y'all know I don't do that bullshit over here. Let's stick with the facts. Fuck your opinions. We've had people come up. If you want to see the video, the live stream is on my YouTube channel. People came up on the panel was saying, I think, y'all need to, chill out on Tyme. Well, no, not going to do that. Fuck your feelings. Let's speak facts. Because I look at it like this: if Darren Lucas was a member of your family, if Darren Lucas was your daughter, if Darren Lucas was your son or your husband or your wife, you would not be, making those, telling us, to make those statements. Why? It's because so many people fell in love with a TikTok creator that they never met a day in their fucking life. Because if it was Great Vibes, if I was live streaming and I hit someone, everybody better be, I need to see Great Vibes. I need to see my picture going around social media telling everybody that was fucked up what Great Vibes did. I need y'all to hold me accountable for doing some bullshit like that. Because I should have never been on that phone live streaming while operating a motor vehicle. If I did some shit like that, hold my feet to the fire and do live streams about me and call me the fuck out. Now, I get this right here. Listen, is my live stream is it skipping? Don't nobody request to come up right now. I haven't even laid the foundation down. Is my live stream skipping? It is. I got a lot of no's and I got 2 yeses. So do me a favor. Take your phone, hold the side button, and hold that down button. Hold that power button and hold that down button. And listen to me closely. I want you to hold them 2 buttons at the same time and watch you get a bang out of life. Your phone will restart. So when it say restart, I want you to slide across. Hit that button and slide it across. Say yes. Hit okay. Say goddamn right. And I promise you, TikTok or YouTube will not be skipping ever, 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 ever get on my level ever again. Now back to our regular schedule of broadcasting. So, you said did skip. No, done, no restart. I need you. You one of my mods, baby. Again, like I said, if I was live streaming and I hit somebody, y'all do live streams about me. Okay. Again, this is what, and again, I can't take stuff personally because, people are going to have opinions. People are going to have speculations in social media. When you get behind this microphone and when you get behind this cell phone to live streaming, you opening yourself up to attacks. People attack me all the damn time. That's fine. All right. But we still got to move forward. Right. Again, so when the police did his investigation, I told y'all what was going to happen. I said it's because it was a possible homicide. Tyme have to stay there. All right. By law, she have to stay there because, of course, you got to get crime scene investigators and all that, all those techs out there to the scene to try to determine what happened, right? As like recreating the accident, okay? This is why you see them with the measuring wheels and all that stuff. And again, while we was live streaming, allegedly she was already back home, okay? And it was brought to my attention that she went back live, promoting her music and also as, having people to donate to her Cash App. All right. Listen, moderators, y'all are on top of it on YouTube. Look like Amy is on top of it. Amy, thank you so much. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, young lady, please stop spamming the chat. On YouTube, please stop spamming the chat. All right. So while we were, I'm trying to dig back, right, when we did the live stream. So again, I had people come up on the panel, but what was strange to me is people that was in the comments. They was telling us to give Tyme a break. They was telling us Tyme did that by accident. Again, facts over feelings, right? I did not say anything on my live, on that or during that live stream. You can find it on my YouTube that I could not show receipts behind it. If I didn't know nothing, I didn't say it. I said, y'all, we will see. It's up under investigation. But they're going to pull cameras from the area. They're going to pull. Y'all got to remember that grocery store that he worked at, that has cameras. The street lights, that possible had cameras. The area, businesses around, everything got, people got cameras now. So of course the police had to do their investigation, and more like it was the detectives that was assigned to the case. And I'm going to address everybody that have been given on TikTok. I've been seeing y'all. So I said, y'all, we will continue this when we get more details. But I kept telling y'all something wasn't right. Tyme should have never been released from that crime scene. So she went live, asking for a donation to her Cash App, and she was promoting her music. People that was on my it was two that was on my panel saying that she did it by accident. Then also we had claims people that was holding lives, which was sickening, was trying to measure out that Darren Lucas was in the street when Tyme hit him, so Tyme should not be at fault. Y'all, when I tell y'all the shit that I was seeing around social media was diabolical. If you notice, I did not go live again about that. I said, we will see. Trust the system. Now we have a little bit over a month later. All right, I want y'all to check this out. Again, facts over feelings. Okay? This is why I did not report anything else. Because I did not have. Why we got ass? Why we got ass in my fucking picture? Why we got ass? Okay, hold on one second, YouTube, because I see a bunch of ass on my picture. All right. So this is why I do not make statements until we get news sources out. Okay. Hold on one second. Bringing up ass on my damn. Okay. All right. There you go. TikToker user arrested and charged after investigators confirmed she blew red light while live streaming unaliving pedestrian in Zion. I told y'all, okay? I'm not worried about no mugshot, okay? Okay? You, again, when somebody is down, you don't kick them while they're down, right? But again, this right here, this is why I reported on this story one time and one time only. Because we had limited details. I had people to come up on the panel and talk about it, but I didn't say shit. Right? Now, I was more concerned about the grandson that was in the car because Darren could have been a light pole. It could have been the side of a building. It could have been the back of another car or head-on collision with another car. It could have been that situation could have been worse for everybody, but it was worse enough to have this man unalive, right? That's why I told y'all stop making allegations. Y'all going around listening to everybody else talking about Darren Lucas who just walked out in the street. We had people to even pull up the fucking Google 3D, the Google Earth, and say, where was the light pole right there? He couldn't have seen it. He couldn't have seen Tyme if she was coming. And I ain't say shit. I said, we got about some of the dumbest motherfuckers here on social media. If Darren couldn't see, if he standing behind a pole, which is his blind spot, you mean to tell Tyme would have hit the pole first before she hit him? You see how crazy that sounds? Supposed to be saying any damn thing. So again, she ran a red light because she was looking down at her phone, going back and forth with somebody that was in the chat, reading the fucking chat with her grandson in the back seat. Let's continue. A TikToker user was arrested and charged on Tuesday, today, after police say they confirmed she was live streaming to the platform, ran a red light, and fatally struck a man crossing the Zion Street. Don't nobody request to come up now. I am laying the foundation. This is not the platform where you just can request up to run your mouth. Let me lay the foundation first to give us something to talk about. So they got her name, Tanisha McCarthy Wharton. If Tyme, I do apologize if I mispronounce your name. She's 43 years old of Zion, is charged with reckless homicide. Y'all remember me bringing up the charges? I brought up the charges. Actually, I brought up 3 of them. It was a possible 4 with child endangerment. Y'all remember me doing that? What the fuck? Great vibes, no, right? Reckless homicide, which is a class 3 felony. Go back on my YouTube channel. And aggravated. Now, I didn't bring this up, right? This right here is a new one for me, okay? Aggravated use of a communication device causing death, a class 4 felony. I ain't never, ever in my life heard of that charge right there. That's a new one, okay? That's why I didn't bring up that charge. That's a new one, okay? All right. Zion Police Department Lieutenant Paul Curley, if I'm saying that correctly, told Lake and Meharry County Scanner that the charges were filed on Tuesday and an arrest warrant was obtained. So again, y'all, even though y'all sent the that particular police department the video footage of Tyme live streaming while allegedly striking someone, y'all got to remember this right here, okay? When you commit a homicide, or when a homicide is committed while you're on a platform, while live streaming, I want y'all to listen up because something just like this happened not too long ago. I told y'all they will send out, they will subpoena TikTok. Okay? Allegedly, I bet you my bottom dollar TikTok got subpoenaed because a unalive happened. And when they was able to pull the footage from, no matter, so y'all think if y'all post a video and you delete it, it's gone? No. Y'all gotta understand. Let me let y'all understand this right here. Let's talk about Walmart. Walmart is so fucking powerful, right? Walmart is so fucking powerful. They have their whole CPU processing computers. Y'all, they got this motherfucker is so big. They got a area so fucking big underground. Y'all listen to me. I'm talking about several warehouses combined with nothing but supercomputers. Underground. Got its own air. Y'all, it's, so when you talking about Oracle, all right, and everybody else that all the other the tech companies that's surrounding TikTok, we're talking about multi-millionaires and billionaires that's invested into this app. These investors. Do you really think they want to be part of some shit like this? Especially if an unaliving happened on their platform. See, a lot of y'all think at this whole mediocre level. When you got people got all this money invested into this app so we can live stream, they're going to release any information that they can so this shit won't happen again. All right? That's why I spoke about that young lady that hung herself from that ceiling fan. I spoke about it one time until I get further information. All right? Now, with Tyme, same thing, one time. TikTok platform is so fucking powerful to where when you think you delete a video, them videos are saved, okay? The moment you upload them. You can't get rid of them. You can get rid of them, but the platform don't get rid of them. So more than likely, they was able to obtain that information from Tyme's IP address and also connect it with her platform. After they did their investigations, they put a warrant out for her arrest today. So when y'all seeing the police department stuff, y'all don't expect stuff to happen like that. Let them do their job. All right? All right. McCarthy Warden, who was registered up under the TikTok account Tyme, was driving in the area of 33rd Street and Sheridan Road in Zion around 5:46 p.m. on November 3rd. Curl, if I'm not mistaken, said McCarthy Roten, damn, Tyme, if I said your name incorrectly, I do apologize, was driving a 2015 Ford utility vehicle on Sheridan Road. She told investigators that she had a green light. So the one that support Tyme, so now it shows that y'all support a liar. She lied to the police. She's a liar. That's not great vibes. That's the fucking police report. That's what was said. That's what she given. I didn't say that. She's a liar. If you want to keep supporting a liar, that's on you. Okay? That ain't got shit to do with me. She told investigators she had a green light, but video evidence shows she actually had a red light while live streaming, going back and forth with somebody in the chat, looking down with her grandson in the back seat. Looked up, it was too late. I showed y'all another video with a young lady over on another platform. I forgot. I think it was Kick or something. Kick something. I think it was that platform. Remember when we played that video when she was live streaming and driving and she hit the back of a car because she was paying attention to her fucking phone? The platform found out and they immediately banned her from the platform. That's just for hitting a car. It was Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Honey. It was Twitch. They banned her automatically. Banned her. And she just hit somebody. Tyme underlive somebody. So I'm going to tell y'all something. When Randy, when you're underliving, I mean, when somebody get underlived, and possibility you was the cause of it, you think TikTok is going to take your platform down? Or any other, streaming platform is going to automatically take your platform down? No. Keep hitting that live button and keep going live like nothing is going on. All right? So, man, this is just sick to even read, right? And I can barely read. I told y'all I graduated from 10th grade. McCarthy Warden Roten remained at the scene, like we explained. She called 911 and provided a statement to investigators, Curl said. She also provided a blood and urine sample. All right? Yep, that's protocol. Officers who were on the scene, officers who were first on the scene began performing CPR on Lucas, who was unconscious and not breathing, according to the fire department traffic radio. Paramedics took over life-saving measures and rushed Lucas to Vista Medical Center East in Waukegan. He was pronounced unalived in the emergency room. An autopsy performed on Lucas showed that he unalived as a result of blunt force injuries from the collision. Golden Realms, I'm trying. I'm trying. She said, baby, just get somebody up here and read it for you because you tired, baby. Golden Realms just looking out. All right. Let's see. The Lake County Major Crash Assistance Team, which they call it MCAT, responded to conduct the crash and reconstruction and investigation. Now, I want y'all to understand this for her. Y'all see this gentleman right here. And I'm really not trying to get teary-eyed because I really am. Because, I have kids and you all have children. And we know people be live streaming all the time and driving, and they put up this green screen. They could be one of us any day, while we're paying attention to traffic with our children and wives and husbands in the passenger seat, and somebody come and hit us because they was not paying attention to traffic. We know that all the times people are texting on the phone, they are looking at their phone while driving, and that could be any one of us. Okay, so it's okay. Anyway, a screen recording of a TikTok live video was published on TikTok on November 7th and showed Tyme 3 account, now confirmed belonging to the young lady, who is a content creator with TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram accounts with thousands of followers, driving her car when she hit Lucas. McCarthy was looking at her phone when she then glanced back up at the road and suddenly screamed as a loud thud could be heard. Fuck, 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 she said, as a child passenger in the car could be heard asking, what was that? Another person could be heard asking if the woman was okay. I just hit somebody, she said before discontinuing from the live stream, with people in the box on the panel. And if I'm not mistaken, it was 3. Maybe 4, but it was 3. If you want to see it, go back on my YouTube. All right. She had an 8-year-old child in her backseat at the time of the crash. The video published on November 7th on TikTok was a screen recording of the TikTok live stream, which was originally streamed to the platform on November 3rd when the crash occurred. After discovery of the video, Zion Police Department began looking into the video and working to verify its validity. Again, our condolences to Mr. Darren Lucas, 59 years old, husband, and well beloved in his community. Nobody had anything bad to say about this gentleman. The videos that I've seen floating around on YouTube and X, where you talking about people that go shopping. They used to go, well, they still do. They shop at his store, talking about what happened and how they feel like they lost a family member. Curly said the woman's phone was seized and search warrants and subpoenas were obtained. And remember, I brought that news to you all to say, hey, that it was when her phone was seized. I did a short live about that, right? And that's all the information that I had, nothing more, nothing less. And again, we had content creators creating content, saying a bunch of other baloney and some bullshit. And I'd be sitting there watching like, where the fuck you get that information from? Like, people want to be so quick to say something to where they ain't got who the hell you know? What police investigators telling your ass this shit? It's an open what? He also said lots of paperwork had been filed and sent out regarding the case, and investigators would do everything to ensure a concrete and solid case. Carl, whatever his name is, Carly, said earlier this week that the police investigation had been completed and the department had done its part. The department done its part. Now you turn it over to the DA. Okay. The investigation showed her phone made the live stream TikTok video on the same date and time of the crash, he said. He also said the investigation was expedited by the crime lab and MCAT. TikTok reached out to the police department and assigned a special investigator to aid into the case while gathering data from TikTok. How many times did I say that? So all y'all got, that's why I tell y'all need to be careful what content creator y'all follow on these platforms, because people just be saying some any old shit. Let TikTok and let these investigators do their job, right? TikTok reached out to the police department and assigned a special investigator. So this young lady that unalived herself on their live stream, I ain't gonna say nothing else about it because I did a live and I'm waiting for more information to come out. It's still people holding lives about that. I'm gonna wait till we get more information from sources, not people's feelings. And yes, TikTok do have investigators that work with law enforcement. Let's continue. The police department did reach out to the state's attorney's office. Told y'all. For them to review the case for charges. The state's attorney's office reviewed the case on Tuesday and approved the felony charges. Curl said the police had been in touch with McCarthy, more than likely the investigators. Attorney since earlier on in the investigation. They requested him to have her self-surrender on Tuesday after being charged, but the attorney indicated that she was unable to surrender for a week. Let me read that again. They requested him to have her, Tyme, self-surrender on Tuesday after being charged, but the attorney indicated she was unable to surrender for a week. Let's keep reading. Oh, shit. Here we go. Officers went out to her residence in Zion on Tuesday afternoon today and located her. How the fuck your damn attorney gonna come out, make the statement, saying that her ass ain't gonna be available for a whole motherfucking week? The police said, fuck it, let's go out there and pick her ass up. They rolled out there, knock, knock. Tyme, we need to talk to you. She showed up at the door. The attorney needs to be investigated. Who the fuck is this attorney? God damn it. Charge that motherfucker for aiding and abetting. She lied. So not only Tyme is a liar, the attorney is a liar. No pun intended. You big dummy. We tired of this shit. Everybody is lying. Tyme lying. The attorney is lying. Motherfuckers on TikTok lying. God damn it. We living in a fucked up world. Shout out to the liars. We can't keep doing this shit. All right, let's get back. Let's see, y'all. So officers went out to her residence in Zion on Tuesday afternoon and located her. She was leaving her home with packed bags. I want to make sure I read that again, okay? I need y'all to stay with me, okay? Officers went out to her residence in Zion on Tuesday afternoon and located her ass. She was leaving her home with packed bags. Boy. Here we go again. Goddamn Tyme. Her attorney said Tyme ain't gonna be available for a week. The officers, the detective said, now let's go pick that bitch up right now. Woo, 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 woo. Pull it up. Knock, knock. Tyme said, can I help you? They said, yeah, are you Tyme? She said, Daddy B, yeah. They said we got a warrant for your arrest. They looked inside the house. This motherfucker had 16 bags, 16 suitcases with all her shit packed, including her live streaming shit, because she still gotta make money with her album. No pun intended. Nah, they gotta get all that shit packed. They gotta get her other phones packed. They gotta get that new microphone she bought for live streaming packed. Everything gotta get packed. But, they caught her and she wasn't able to leave. All right. Let's continue. Let's see. She was arrested and has been transported to the Lake County Jail. She is expected to appear in first appearance court on Wednesday, tomorrow. And prosecutors said they intend to file a petition to detain her pending trial. Curley said the case is a reminder to the public that distracted driving is extremely dangerous and lives depend on drivers paying attention to the road. Our grievance will last forever, but seeing justice starting to happen helps. Chris King, Lucas' son-in-law, told Lake and McHenry County Scanner following the arrest. The hardest part is the mother-in-law lost. Whoa. The hardest part is the mother-in-law lost the most and only with lots of time, counseling, and love. She be able to find her way to move forward. Without her best friend, her love. God damn. Without her best friend, her love, and honestly, her life, she did much. She did so much for him, and to see him erase is unfathomable, he added. King said his family is blessed to have the support of the community. He played a great role in us finding humor when humor is needed, King said. I personally just got a great friend, just lost a great friend, while so many lost so much more. Hope that is the guy who can make people happy no matter their background or affiliation at his own expense at times. But we love him for who he was and the light he shone on our lives, King said. Rest in peace, Darren Lucas. Sir, you will be missed by you and your family. Okay, so a user on Reddit posted a thread on November 7th saying that they were watching the live stream of user Tyme 3 at the time of the crash, calling it hunting. So there's a creator I found on years on TikTok. She go lives all the time, chatting with her viewers, driving around at the light. She got her own reality show happening 24/7. I usually don't think much of it. Tons of people go live while doing, mundane stuff. The Reddit user said she was driving while talking to everyone in the chat, responding to comments. Like I said, looking at the screen way too much. You can clearly tell she just wasn't paying attention to the road. I remember thinking, girl, please just focus. This is not safe, the user said. This is sad, y'all. This is this is sad. And it keeps going on and on and on and on. Y'all listen. I kind of take this a little personal, simply because I lost a cousin. He was hit by a distracted driver back in 1996. He was making his way to school. It was a red light. They had the green light. He was leaving his apartment complex where they were staying there with my older cousin, his sister. They was crossing the street. He was walking across the street first before his sister came, and the car came over at 65 miles an hour, struck him, blowing through the red light, struck my cousin. The car kept going, and according to my cousin, she said that she heard a loud bang. It was like a loud, it was like a loud boom. And when she looked up, she's my let's just put it like this: my cousin body was separated. All right, the torso was separated, and even till this day, it still haunts her, and that happened back in '96. Okay, so again, y'all, y'all got to realize, having that cell phone out while driving, it's not safe, it's not ethical. You should not be doing it, and we have to be mindful while we are driving to keep our eyes on the road, not on your cell phone. Okay. All right, the box is now open. Because I got plenty more to say, but I'm gonna give y'all been itching to come up here on the panel. Uh,
Now, why you gotta be so damn animated?
Cause I mean, she had her bad
You
spot.
ain't had no 16 bags.
It was 15.
Uh-uh.
It was 15.
I don't have nothing to say, GV. I'm just up here to help.
It is unfortunate, but justice does have to be served.
Uh,
I don't think she's gonna get that much time.
let's not go by speculations now, okay? Because again, the way the DAs and the state's attorneys look at it, again, when you got so many people speaking out, and I said this when I covered this before.
Throw the book at her.
Yeah, when so many people is saying, that they're speaking so highly of this gentleman and this woman, when they pull the actual footage of Tyme looking at her phone and looking up with the son in the backseat, I'm telling you, they're gonna throw the book at her. Right now,
Probably, and she lied.
And
They
she
said
lied.
she lied too. She said that the light was green when it was actually red.
So again, everybody that support Tyme, y'all supporting a liar. She's a liar. She lied about unaliving a man. Lied to the police.
In this one is definitely going to be the fact that she was online. It's one thing for the accident. It's one thing for the even a small distraction in a vehicle. Nothing as blatant as this. If it was a small distraction, the kid was in the back seat crying, and she turned around to console the kid. She dropped something and just admittedly decided to pick it up. Distractions like that happen. Accidents like this unfortunately happen. But when you are on a live stream having a full-blown conversation, when in most states you're not even supposed to have a cell phone in your hand, let alone engaging as this, no. This case is 9 times out of 10. This could honestly, I see this becoming some type of case law.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because of this. This definitely has precedence to become case law.
Thank you. So, Nana, do you remember when I talked about this one time and one only when I did this live stream?
Yes.
And
I think I was on that one actually.
Yeah, you was. And so we was pulling up Illinois state statutes, right? And I'm reading through, different penal codes, and I'm looking, and so I was putting possibilities up on the screen, right? This could be a possibility. Then this just going off what Tyme stated to the police, but I kept saying, my background, and I know what you do for a living. I said something about that do not sound right because she walked away from the scene.
Yep.
And then I ain't say nothing else about it, and now come to find out that she lied on their police report.
Yeah. They definitely went back and did their due diligence in the investigation part of it. And that
So you think,
go ahead.
You think that's why she wasn't arrested initially, because she told them the light was green?
I honestly, that could be a thing if they didn't have any at will witnesses on the scene to say something completely different.
I figured she must have lied. I did think that.
For them to release her, yes. Especially with the samples that were given, there was no cause for concern as far as intoxication was concerned. So that was another reason. I mean, at that point, all they had was unalived male and the driver fully identified that caused it. So at that point, let's go do some digging and figure out what actually happened.
So they said that subpoenas was issued. So you think the people that was in the box with her is gonna get called in?
That's potentially, if they were able to identify those people, yeah, it's a good chance that they were.
Yeah, and also, with because again, they was in the box. Again, everything what we're saying is alleged, right? Again, because this is going to trial.
Always.
This is going to trial. Okay. So could they be subpoenaed as witnesses? Yes. So again, that's why I tell y'all stop because somebody is doing something, that doesn't mean you got to follow on that bandwagon, right? Again, Nana, I said this about 20 minutes ago. If I was live streaming and I hit and unalive somebody, I need to see all my moderators. I need to see people that support my channel hold my feet to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because it should be no
Absolutely.
way that I would, I don't get a pass. Nobody should get a pass, right? But the deal is, she lied. Why would
Yeah.
you sit here and lie? You lie. This woman didn't know that the police was going to find out.
And that's other pieces to the potential court system with the fact that you knew what you were doing in that car, you knew what was going on, you knew that even if basically put, you allegedly weren't even paying attention to the road, so you don't know what color that light was.
That's facts.
You have no clue.
That's facts.
So for you to, if she has the potential to have been adamant that it was green, and you honestly probably don't even know what color it was.
That's facts. That's facts. Again, y'all. So not only Tyme lied, right? She lied, made a false statement that went down in the police report. I wonder. Now I have another question. I wonder, did the officer at the scene made Tyme do a written statement, and she had to swear to that statement? I'm just asking because something like this happened. Big Bills, your ass is sharing the hell out of my live. All right, Big Bills 420, you sharing the hell out of this live. You good? You good? Everything good with you? Now remember, on the computer we can see everything that's going on. Big Bills, you shared my live by like 100 times. It's so slow down, partner. Number two is lost my train. Yeah. So not only Tyme lied.
The sworn statement, yeah.
Yeah, the sworn statement. That again, I'm saying allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only she lied. Number two is, how the fuck they say it's inactivity? I'm right here in front of the camera.
Wave your hands in the air. That's not what I told you to do, but okay.
So not only Tyme lied, her lawyer lied. Y'all,
And I will say this.
Go ahead.
In in my experience, yes, in this type of situation, you are going to give some form of a statement that at that time.
Okay, yeah, that's from my experience too.
Yeah.
A sworn statement because of the
situation.
Yeah. Yep. The totality
of
of the
circumstances.
There you go, totality. That we have to use those words, right? We have to. If not, you can get your ass ate up in court.
Hello.
So again, so she lied allegedly. Then on top of that, the attorney lied. Police, the investigators reached out to the lawyer and said, "Hey, have Tyme to bring her ass down here so we could save on gas. Even though the city paid for it, we still want to save on gas, right?" The attorney said, "No, she can't. She could be gone for a week. Family time, vacation. She going to Hawaii. That's still U.S. territory. Oh, my bad. She going to Brazil. Okay, I think that's what the lawyer said. She's leaving. She's gone for a week." Police said, "Fuck it." They went to her house. Tyme answered the door with a whole U-Haul truck sitting in the driveway. Now I'm making shit up.
This baby went from 16 to 15 to now she got a whole U-Haul truck. She done packed the whole house. Dear God.
When the police pulled up, it was a whole U-Haul truck with a pickup truck parked behind it. Now all of her live streaming equipment was going to go in the back of the pickup truck because she didn't want to get damaged in the back of the U-Haul truck. Cause y'all know Tyme, she bought a new microphone, she bought some new headphones. Y'all know she got a nice little setup now. So that's going in the back of the pickup. So and then, all her bags that was packed, according to the police report, the bags that was packed, that was going in the back of the U-Haul. So when the police pulled up, guess what? Her ass answered the door, they took her in. Miss Thomas said, y'all stop playing.
No one will ever understand the amount of effort it takes to find any piece of humor in some of the most morbid situations to detach yourself from it. And until you understand that, y'all, you got to find the smallest piece of humor to detach yourself from some of the most heinous situations. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna make it.
This shit will consume the fuck out of you. I promise you. So again, you said it never said a U-Haul truck. No, the police report did say a U-Haul truck. I said it was a U-Haul truck in the driveway. Great Vibe said that. Remember when the police got to Tyme house, they said she had bags packed. So I'm assuming it was a U-Haul truck in the driveway. I'm assuming, okay? I could be wrong. But the lawyer, her lying ass lawyer said Tyme already lied. So her lying ass lawyer said that she won't be available for a week to turn herself in. Any more questions? Some of y'all said it was a Pisket truck. It was a moving truck in the driveway. Any other questions? Auntie with the sauce said, I know you fucking lying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. It's so again. Do not. You say a week is enough time to disappear. That is facts. Since when do we negotiate to surrender? Oh, they do that. They do that all the time.
12 hours is enough to disappear. What you talking?
Come on now.
I need 12 hours.
Come on now.
Dust. What Martin said? Watch my dust.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. They do it all the time, okay? They will call you up and, hey, turn yourself in. But it's when people, they don't pick up the phone. The detectives will leave you messages, right? They don't. Do you think they really want to go out there? They will give you the prime opportunity to turn yourself in. Hey, man, just turn yourself in. If you don't, hey, we finna come pick your ass up. And when they come pick your ass up, don't be talking about police brutality. Because y'all ass be trying to fight in every damn thing not to go. I ain't going back. Michael Jackson is my cousin. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring y'all.
I ain't got no comments on that one. I'm going to go ahead and keep my mouth closed on that one and go and soak these baby bottles. I ain't got nothing to say about that one.
Listen, okay, Edie, y'all got to hold on, okay? Let me do this right here. Tori gonna have to wait. All right. This right here just broke about 2 hours ago. I told y'all when I did this video, I'm sweating. When I did this video, when we got news, I had to cover it because I don't like to do live streams with false information. I don't know why people kept going live about Tyme and they didn't have no further information. Maybe because they want to be heard. I want to be heard. Maybe I got something against Tyme. Folks was going lie about Tyme and didn't know what the fuck their ass was talking about. That's why I tell y'all, wait till information is dropped. Stop stumping your feet, Edie. You know what? Why? My moderators are cutting up on YouTube. Listen, YouTube. YouTube, stop being so mad. All right. All right, listen. Thank you, AT Lynn. Listen, do I need to do a recap? Yes or no? All right? Because I'm not going to do nothing more, nothing less. Do I need to do a recap? All these damn yeses. The fuck? The hell? Who y'all been listening to? Nah, that mean I got to crash out one more time. Okay? All right.
Well,
They
hell,
probably
one
recap
dude
GV due
shared
to
the
the fact.
live, what, 337
Yeah, that's what I
times?
was supposed to
You might
say.
have to go ahead and
It's
recap.
100 people that just came in. You said somebody just said the live 102 times.
Okay.
But listen, let's leave the crash out. Never mind, crash out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you, bro?
No, it's going to be added. It's going to be added. Duke, can I help you? How you come up in the box with a coffee cup? Duke! 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 The fuck? All right, I'm finna drop y'all ladies. Let me go ahead and do a recap, okay? Let me go ahead and recap. How you come up in the box and just don't say shit? All right. For everybody that just came in here, I'm hot, sweating, tired. I'm ready to go home. Great Vibes, do a recap. I just got in here. Can you recap? You said, ain't that your house, sir? All right. Shadow, what you say? Oh shit. You know what? Y'all go listen. Y'all gonna make me end it. Do I need to end the YouTube? You know what? How about YouTube? How about I end the stream? How about I just cut it off? Then y'all will be emailing me, cussing me out. Cause look like y'all in your feelings. All right. Listen. I know y'all just kidding. Listen. Again, recap. About a month ago, I covered this young lady by the name of Tyme. As y'all know, and again, man, I love all of you all, okay? Y'all know I'm a big jokester. I like to play around. This me, great vibes. Y'all seen the video, which is here.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
What was
Let me call
that?
y'all right now. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. You okay?
Okay, so she was looking down at her phone allegedly, reading comments and responding to comments while driving at nighttime. Okay, her son in the back, grandson in the back seat. She driving, responding to chat. Looked up. She struck Mr. Darren Lucas, which later he was pronounced unalive in the emergency room. But you can hear her clearly say, and then the son said, grandson asked, "What was that?" And then whoever was in the box asked Tyme, "Are you okay?" Tyme said, "I just hit somebody." And then whoever was on the panel asked again, "Are you okay?" She just said, "I hit somebody." Whoever was on that panel just asked, "Are you okay?" I want to make sure I heard that again.
Fuck!
What
Let
was
me call
that?
y'all right now. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. You okay?
She just said she hit somebody. You asking, "Are you okay?" She in a whole fucking car. She in a whole fucking big ass Ford utility vehicle. Your ass asks, "Is she okay?" She just struck a man. Struck him. You asking her is she okay? Boy, y'all, man. Thank you, Becca. All right, let's continue. Police made scene. She called 911. Police made the scene. She told the police. I want to make sure I say this correctly. Here it is, right? Here. Somewhere down the middle. She was driving on 33rd Street at Serenian Road in Zion around 5:46 p.m. on November 3rd. Currently said McCarthy Warden was driving a 2015 Ford utility vehicle on Serenian Road. She told investigators that she had the green light. Y'all Tyme supporters, she had the green light while looking at her phone. But video evidence shows she actually had a red light. Your TikTok creator is a liar. What blew my fucking mind is people were saying it was an accident. Well, if it was an accident, how come she wasn't truthful with the police? How come she had to lie on the police report? If it was such an accident, why she lied to the police? Yeah, Beauty, and people was blaming him. That's why I said people went on Google Earth, found the intersection, right? They found the middle. They found the corner. People was holding whole lives saying that Lucas was standing behind the pole as he was about to cross the street. So Tyme couldn't see him. You big dummy. If he was standing behind a pole, she would have struck the fucking pole, but nowhere in the police report it didn't say nothing about her striking a fucking pole. You big dummy. Tyme were Tyme supporters. Hey, if you're going to go with your favorite, TikTok influencer, y'all was going down with the ship. Y'all was going down. No, Tyme innocent. It was an accident. I would give y'all that. Y'all was going down, man. Y'all was supporting it. Even if it was a lie, you was supporting that fucking lie. So she lied to the police because the police said, according to their investigation, that it was a red light. She blew through that motherfucker while arguing with somebody on the live stream. Great vibes, why you hollering? I don't know. Because I ate before I went live. I feel good. All right, my tummy is full. And it shows right here, Mr. Lucas was attempting to cross Sheridan Road just south of 33rd when he was hit by the Ford. Struck because she arguing with some motherfuckers in her chat while driving with her grandson in the back that she had custody of. Now, because you lied, young lady, because you put your grandson in danger. In danger. Ma'am, you do not deserve your grandson back. Will the state now? So now this is the question, okay? Y'all look at everything here. She lied to the police. She's arrested now. She had full custody of her grandson, allegedly. My question is, of course, the state is involved, right? She had the child in the back. This is still a pending investigation. Well, they said the investigation was done on the police part. I mean, we don't know. But for you to lie to the police with your grandson in the back like that, I don't think no parent should have. They should know. No, because you could have unalived yourself and your grandson and or your children. No. Then on top of that, they found other videos of you doing that all the time with your grandson in the car, live streaming with him in the car. You always putting your grandson in danger because you gotta be on TikTok. Now, if you don't like what I'm saying, my life, if you don't, this for everybody that don't like what I'm saying, please don't report my page. Please. I'm just asking. Don't. You can stay. Just don't report my page, okay? Just. Let's continue. So again, she called now. Now there was, she stayed there. She called the police, and police got there. Police started, performing CPR, and later turned it over to EMS when they made the scene. And again, because of something of this magnitude, like the totality of the situation, crime scene was involved, investigators were involved, and that's all we knew at the time when I covered the story the first time. Cool, that was one and done. Poof, we left it alone. So now today, I want to make sure I read the right thing. So when I had people, because I'm reading this statement right here, all right? So when I had people on the panel, a lot of you all was sending information to their police department, all right? And people that was on my live that day, I count about 3. One of them admitted to it. Was sending information to their police department, all right? The video. And I said, yeah, you can send it in, but they're not going to take that as evidence, even though that's her on their live stream. And she said, hey, I struck someone. But again, it wasn't verified that it was Darren, Mr. Lucas. Again, this is why you got to be careful, because I kept saying alleged, right? It's alleged, right? The time where he was unalived, the play, you kind of put the pieces together. But, again, it's alleged, right? So y'all was sending in video evidence and all this stuff to the police department. And, of course, I had a lot of Tyme supporters in the live. Hold on. I had a lot of Tyme supporters in the live stream. They was going off on me. I'm like, I ain't say shit. I'm just reading the police report. Why you going off on me? Why you going off on me? I'm reading the police report. Why you going off on me? They was going off on me because, listen, we talking about Tyme, not your content creator. Tyme, right? Why you talking about Tyme? So, my main focus on that live was, hey, y'all, listen. Y'all should be getting on your content creator for going live while she have a child in the car. If you want to put your life in danger, that's between you and your cell phone. But let's leave the children out of this. Any parent would tell you that. Let's leave the kids out of this. All right? Well, because your ass wanted to live stream and be in some mess, going back and forth with somebody in the chat that was irrelevant, you unalive somebody, right? Now, So y'all sending information in to the police department. Again, I say y'all that's cool, but trust me, they're gonna look into it. So they had to get the Snow Dogs. Let me pin your comment real quick. Snow Dog said, "Are you into spirits? What you drinking off screen? You really want to know?" So no, this is me. You know, I'm always great vibes, right? This is me. So y'all sent information in. The police had to verify it, right? So I'm just going off what it says here. Remember, shortly thereafter, I think it was like the second Tuesday following. That's when the police they seized her cell phone, so they can do a search warrant. They seized her phone and search warrants and subpoenas were obtained, right? And right here, this is what y'all came in. He also said lots of paperwork had been filed and sent out regarding the case, and investigators would do everything to ensure a concrete and a solid case. All right, y'all look at this right here. All right here. Now, this is when I made this comment. So remember what was it, about 2 weeks ago? Last week, 2 weeks ago? Forgive me if I'm wrong. I told y'all that and I'm smiling because it's like sometimes you have to smile to not, just be, angry with people. So I like to smile or tell a joke. That's my way of, releasing some of that tension. You had a young lady who hung herself on social media. All right? While she was live streaming. TMZ picked up the report that was last week. They put it on their website, on their social media platforms, and they put in quotation marks, bullying and harassing online. That's all I'm going to say. Because I've told the story to you all, what was given to me, and also the evidence that was shown. I didn't say nothing else about it because I'm waiting for, police reports or anything to come out from law enforcement, right? So I'm not going to tell y'all what I feel about it. I want to bring to you all the facts. So here, y'all look at this right here. Where is it? I guess a lot of people didn't know this. TikTok reached out to the police department. TikTok reached out to the police department and assigned a specific investigator to aid the case with gathering data from TikTok. See, a lot of people think TikTok is just, ain't nobody gonna know, ain't nobody gonna see nothing. Do y'all understand how big this company is? This company is more than just the app that you use every day to gossip on, and, people come on here try to dox other motherfuckers and all this. You keep doing that shit. I think I said this about an hour ago. If someone loses their life while live streaming, right? It got to be done in the, throughout that duration. Do y'all understand how big TikTok is? Do y'all understand how big Twitch is? YouTube, any other streaming platform? Yes, they have investigators. They have departments literally set to the side for things like this. You don't think when they wrote their business plan out and presented these ideas that the lawyers did not make sure that this stuff was enclosed? Because again, a lot of what ifs come up. Well, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if it's a lot of what ifs. So of course you got to have these different lawyers that specialize in different fields to say, okay, make sure that's included. Make sure that's included. Y'all need to have this. Y'all need to have that. Yes, thank you. Risk management. Thank you. Thank you. Right here. TikTok reached out to that police department and gave them everything that was needed to solve this case on their part. Rizzy was unalived. She unalived herself while live streaming. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I have said. I ain't mentioned nobody else's name. Rizzy unalived herself while live streaming. Y'all think this shit is a joke? So here, the police department did reach out to the state's attorney's office for them to review the case for charges. The SA, the state's attorney's office, reviewed the case on Tuesday and approved felony charges. Right, so they did the felony charges today. Now this right here was what really pissed me off right here. This statement right here, y'all, right here. This right here. This right here. All right, this right here what got me. This slurpy shit off my screen. Volume, thank you so much for sending me a Sunday bowl. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to go back for everybody that has given to the platform. All right. I saw the spaceships and everything. I will recognize those, okay? And somebody gave me a level up too. I saw that. Y'all listen to this. Corelli, whatever his name is, said police had been in touch with McCarthy's or Roten's attorney since earlier on in an investigation. They requested him, so I guess her attorney was a guy. All right, y'all throw another Sunday bowl up here. All right. Don't nobody else send no more Sunday bowls on this screen. All right. They requested him have her self-surrender on Tuesday after being charged. Y'all listen to this. What y'all laughing at? Being charged, but the attorney indicated she won't be, she was unable to surrender for a week. Oh, my bad, Don. I'm sorry. She said, GV, we need to meet the live goal. My bad. Shit off my screen. Is that the live goal? Is that the live goal? Oh, that is the live goal. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. That is the live goal. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. You can't talk with food in your mouth. All right. So so the attorney said, hey, she won't be available for a week. So she cannot turn herself in. All right, let y'all, I did that on purpose. I really need to stop pulling on these cords, okay? when I pull on these cords, my internet is hooked up, right? I'm using Ethernet to live stream. I'm pulling on my internet cords. I need to stop doing that. That's why the live glitching like that. I'm sorry, my bad. But y'all, what the fuck is this shit on my head? uh, hey, THG, what's going on? Nay, I am focusing. Okay, Nay, I got it. I'm a y'all, can I please finish? All right. All right. So the police reached out to the attorney, told Tyme to tell her to turn herself in, and he said she won't be available for a week. Like she got a choice, right? So the officer said, okay, cool. She ain't gonna be available for a week. All right, let's load up. Let's head out. So the detectives, I know how this shit work. The detectives and more than likely the detectives and a patrol officer for marked vehicles. Patrol officers went out to her residence, right? You got to have a marked vehicle, okay? Officers went to her residence in Zion on Tuesday afternoon and located her. The attorney said her ass ain't gonna be available for a whole week. The motherfucking officers walked to her front door. Police opened up. Tyme walked her ass to the door. Tyme don't have a peephole. Great vibes, how do you know? I don't know, because if she would have looked out that peephole, her ass would have opened up that damn door. So obviously she don't have a peephole. She didn't look out the windows, right? Probably got that shit covered up so she could live stream, right? Because we know her ass got new equipment. All right, so she barricaded herself inside of her home with aluminum foil, duct tape, and Gorilla Glue. So she couldn't look out the windows. That's why her grandson always wanted to go outside, because he said, Grandma, tea time is always dark inside the house. I want to go outside, okay? That's what's going on. And y'all, I'm making this shit up, okay? Just go along with me. So she got all the windows duct tape and Gorilla Glue with aluminum foil and duct tape. So she couldn't look out the windows to see who's that knocking at her door. So she opened up the door. She unlocked the door. Clink. She up. The police standing right there. Tyme looked at them. They looking at her. Tyme did this right here. Well, I be damned. Her hair went from blonde to black. Because she just seen nothing but darkness. That blonde weave went from blondness to black. She said, oh shit. She said, oh shit. She said, can y'all give me a second? So she was trying to close the door. The police said, no, we're looking for Tyme. She said, Tyme, she's trying to shut the door. Her hair black. So, you know Tyme wears some good weave, right? She wear the good kind. So that when her hair turned black, that shit, the weave dried up. So that she said, the motherfucker started moving. Tyme, it wasn't time for that wig to move. So Tyme said, give me a minute. All right. Now she not only she trying to hold on to the hair, she trying to hold on to the door, because she know that she got a few more seconds to be free. So Tyme looked at the officers, said Tyme is in the bathroom taking a bath. So they picked her up. and now she's in police custody. Now, this the deal. Oh yeah, my bad. Thank y'all for reminding me. When the police got to the house, matter of fact, here it is right here. Right here, it says officers went to her residence in Zion on Tuesday afternoon and located her, which was today. She was leaving her home with packed bags. That's why I told y'all she had a whole Pisky truck in a driveway when they pulled up. So they had to block the Pisky truck in. So it was Pisky, and it was a U-Haul pickup truck for her podcasting equipment because she still had to promote her album. So she didn't want that shit to get damaged in the back of that Pisky truck. U-Haul, podcasting, Pisky, for everything else. I'm just reading the police report. Now, nowhere in this police report it said anything about a Pisky or U-Haul truck. I just added the shit, okay? Y'all, you tell me keep telling the story. Okay, cool. So before they even put Tyme in handcuffs, Tyme asked the officers one question. She had one request. The officer said, She asked them, I just need the live stream one more time to have people to donate to my Cash App just in case the judge put my ass on probation. I need somebody to bail me out. So the officer, the lead detective, allowed Tyme to go to that Pisky truck. The only thing they had her to unload was that microphone and that fucking phone. Her third phone she had. They didn't subpoena that. That was the flip phone that Tyme told y'all about. So she went back in the house, unloaded. That's when y'all saw her. When she went live, promoted her album. So y'all think I'm lying? The police already had her then. Tell me what I do. Why you gagging? Yeah, she had to get behind that microphone. That's why I tell y'all, if I did something wrong and it caused harm or put somebody's life in jeopardy or something like that, do a live about, man, I need y'all to I want y'all to drag my name through the mud across social media. But make sure you invite me so we can do it together. Because I could come up with a whole story about me better than you. All right? We gonna do that shit together. Just tag me in it. Now, who got questions? Anybody got any questions? All right, cool. Yep. At the end of the day, this is a sad case all the way around. So yes, she. What's going on? What you got?
Hey, baby.
What's going on? What you got? Oh, she got the Donald Trump thing on your profile. Charisma just be showing out. What you got? Hello?
Oh,
Oh,
my bad. I was on mute. Sorry.
you okay? What you got?
I'm glad you caught my Trump photo because everybody thinks I'm a troll. But Okay, so I have a question. Can the first responders pronounce you unalive? Because don't you have to wait to go to the hospital for someone to do that?
Usually, if I'm not mistaken, don't a doctor will have to
Yeah, yeah,
pronounce
yeah,
you
yeah.
unalived.
So possibly Darren could have been when they arrived,
Yes,
correct?
that's why
Oh
the a
God.
coroner, yeah, or either a coroner, yeah, a coroner. Somebody said
Yeah.
coroner. Yes.
Oh, it
So
just hit me right now.
so
And
the
it just makes me so sad. Like that job is so hard.
well, yeah. So that's part of the when people go through the police when you go through the police academy, you're trained in
Yeah,
that, right? So if you go to a
sure.
scene and somebody is unresponsive, you have to immediately start performing CPR until EMS gets to the scene.
Yeah, and you can't stop, right? Like you have to like trade off. Like once you start, you have
The
to continue
yes,
doing it.
one per because you after so many breaths, you that shit will make you tired. So
Yeah,
uh
it's way hard, hard, hard. People don't understand.
yes, yes,
And I remember I did come up on your live and I was getting like really cyber bullied. So like I did make a police report because like I remember telling you I used to flag and I knew immediately from listening to your story what happened. Like I remember telling you red light accidents are the number one
hmm
cause. And boom, look what happened. She lied about the red light.
she
And
lied.
I
Yes.
remember, yeah, she lied. So it's obvious what happened. It's
hmm
just, it's so sad. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
I thought that I was like tripping when I saw that she got arrested. I was like, no way. But it's so sad. I'm so heartbroken.
She what are you got me on the Bluetooth?
No, 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 no,
Okay, I was hearing the echo
no.
just a little bit. Okay, hold on. Hello. Okay, it's gone. So yes, y'all, Time lied. She told the first responder that got there, the police officer, that she had a green light. And so that means she had a green light. I guess she was trying to make the assumption that maybe Derek could have been in the wrong, right? But she had the green light. So according to here, right here, it says it right here in the title. Okay, it says it right here clearly. That she's arrested, charged, and after investigators confirmed she blew a red light while live streaming. Now look at this right here. This is not great vibes talking. Look at this right here.
And from the impact, just she didn't break, which means that she was like not paying attention, right? Because if you see something, you're gonna break.
Yeah,
But
she
when
didn't
you
break it all.
replayed the video,
She
yeah,
didn't. She
exactly.
didn't break it all.
And that's how I knew. That's exactly how I knew she blew the light,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah.
it makes sense.
That's why when the crime scene investigators come out there, the first thing they look at where the person was initially struck, then they will look for skid marks, and they will measure that
And there had
distance.
to be none.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep. And then like thinking about the other people on the scene, maybe at the intersection that like saw her blow through the light, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh God, it's so sad. And this needs to be talked about more because, people obviously can't stay off their phones, so
Yeah, so it says right here, if y'all worried about what she's charged with, it says right here she's charged with reckless homicide. That's a class 3 felony, and aggravated use of a communication device causing unaliving. That's a class 4 felony. Now watch this right here, right here. This right here is very important. Aggravated, again, I never heard of this charge. I guess I missed that when I was looking through the penal codes. Um, Aggravated use of a communication device causing unaliving. Rizzy lost her life. She hung herself while live streaming. That's all I'm gonna say. When I covered the story, that's all I said. I didn't mention nobody's names, none of that. Right here, aggravated use of a communication device causing unaliving. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, right here is where I call her a liar. This is where Tyme lied. She told investigators she had a green light, but video evidence shows she actually had a red light. She's a liar. Any other questions? Chat. She's a liar. Any other questions?
And last thing I just wanted to say, great vibes, is what really shook me was when you reminded me about your cousin.
Oh
And I
yeah.
think that we were just touching on it. And so I'm so sorry once again. Like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's listen, it's fine. Again, anybody that has lost a family member due to something that somebody being distracted while driving, things like this, it kind of it will do a little something to you. And again, even though that happened in 1996, I still remember hearing that story, that call from my father when he broke the news to us. And just 2 years prior, I just lost my mother. So now I lost my mother. Now I just lost my cousin. So it's like, come on now, how much more can you take? And it's a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people lost their loved ones due to distracted drivers.
I
Right.
understand.
So yeah. Sarah, how you doing? Sarah Moon. She got that moon. Y'all remember Sailor Moon? They used to come on Cartoon Network. Sailor Moon.
I get that,
Huh?
Where are you from? You're in America.
Oh, me? I'm in America.
Yeah, you have an American accent.
No, I'm from America. We just moved to Zimbabwe. We've been out here for like 3 months now.
Oh,
Yeah, we in
okay.
Zimbabwe. Mm-hmm.
Oh, your accent's real American.
Yeah, I'm from America. I was born and raised in North America. But
Okay.
me and my family, we moved out here to Zimbabwe. So we amongst the peoples and the land. We amongst our peoples. Now they're a little darker than me. Like they like blue black. They like they like 2:01 a.m. black out here. So I'm still trying to get my skin tone a little darker. Go ahead, what you got?
That sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
We like it a little darker. a little.
Y'all, I don't know what happened. They just dropped. Y'all request to get back in the box. Cause I feel a little violated here. Listen. You can request to get back in the box. I didn't drop nobody. It just dropped. TikTok did that like a glitch. So request to get back in the box. Cause hell no. Y'all can request. You said the turtleneck is too revealing. I thought I was that. Y'all can request to get back in the box. I didn't. No. Oh, you dropped. Oh,
GB, go
huh?
take a nap right now. End this and go take a nap. Because what I'm not going to do tonight is this. I'm not going to do this. I need you to go take a nap. Mm-mm. 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 Get back over here.
I want something. I got something to say.
Mm. Mm.
I didn't say that. She said that. I didn't say that.
That boy said Zimbabwe, y'all. I know I'm not the only one that heard that. The boy said Zimbabwe. He told that lady, never mind. Zimbabwe.
Boy,
Mm-hmm.
I told that lady I'm from Zimbabwe. She said, "Oh, you sound like you from America." Yeah, we just moved out here two months ago. I'm amongst my peoples. Like they don't even say zebra out here. They say zebra. I said, "Okay, I see you. I see you." Like Like they be knocking on your door and shit with they claws. Did y'all know zebras, they actually, cause stop letting the cartoons lie to you. Zebras, they bark. Like they will bark at you. Like so this zebra, right? Like we driving to Zabuma fan, right? So like so we're driving. And the zebra was walking down the sidewalk. So I said, oh, that's cute. So I rolled my window down because we in Zimbabwe, everything is automatic. So I'm rolling my window down. I was like, that zebra looked at me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I said, that zebra said, Ruff.
Y'all, live chat. Y'all, where's the YouTube people? Can the YouTube people hear me? Dear God, I need everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's like new animals unlocked.
So again, y'all, we're not. It's again, a man lost his life, due to this young lady not paying attention. She was, paying attention to her communications device. That's what they call it in the law book, right? Communicational device. And again, she lied. That what really gets me. Like you lied. Like you clearly lied. She lied to the police. Come to find out that something else occurred, and now she's in police custody, and more than likely awaiting trial because she tried to flee. She tried to go, and her lawyer tried to cover for her.
Ooh, and that's a lot to do with her bond, because she got a good chance for them to raise it right on up with them bags being packed,
With
because
them
you quote
bags being
unquote
packed.
had a vacation suit.
I told y'all. Yes. That's according to the article. When the police arrived so first of all, her lawyer lied, tried to cover for her. It was a guy, and I'm going to find out who her lawyer is. The police got to the house. She answered the door. They see her packed with bags. So Tyme was trying to get out of there, and that's when they took her into custody. And more than likely, like she said, they're going to raise that bond up because they saw her. Again, the totality of the situation. Your ass was trying to flee. You was trying to go. More than likely, she got word from her lawyer, hey, they got you. So this is why I advise you to do, right? A, B, C, D, and E, whatever that is. So, yeah. So more than likely, they need to hold her in there until her trial. So she lied. Anything else? Milko said, I am sure, like you, brother, I have worked many near fatalities from people on their phones. Yeah. When I tell y'all, when it comes to you talk about some of the top one or two accidents, it's what? Distracted driving. That's in your top.
Them cell phones is the number one for distractions too.
Yep. Every single state, your major cities. What is the max years for those charges? It depends, cause it varies. So again, y'all got to look at everything, right? Right now, it's still a lot of investigation that's still going on, right? Because again, we won't know anything yet until the court date is set and these are the charges set in stone. because they can fluctuate, right? Because again, she had her grandson in the back seat, and I still haven't seen a charge on that for child endangerment. So again, we'll see. So them charges can, I mean, that the time can, it can move around according to the state and how the judge look at it. But the law can say up to 10 years or up to 15 years. So that means I can give you 1 day, I can give you 5 days, I can give you 10 days, or 10 years, or 20 years. That's why it says with a maximum of X amount of years.
And it always depends on the degree of each one. It truly just depends.
Mm-hmm.
The degree of the felony, or even if there were any misdemeanors, it always depends on the degree.
That's facts. Now, I want you to meet. I'm going to pin his comment, and let's just put it like this. He's oh, you're not in the box. Milko's Major. It's in the comments. He's friendly. All right. You catch my drift? I don't want to put too much information out there.
Okay.
So again, y'all, the one thing I appreciate about this platform is that I got I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7, but 5 that's in law enforcement that be on my lives every single time I go live. 2 of them I went to school with. So when I need more information and if I don't know something, I reach out to them. And then of course it's great to see law enforcement from around the country that comes to this platform and support the platform, and people that's in the medical field, other first responders that come here to say, "How long, great vibes? What you just said is wrong. Hey, let me show you something." When people could correct me, I love that shit. I love it. I
That is
love it.
definitely how we learn around here. Like, please, please, if you know something more than I do, let's discuss it, please.
Hmm.
And also for perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Marilyn said, asked, how soon is this information? She got arrested today, this afternoon. Hmm. And also, Marilyn, she lied to the police. I just keep saying it. She lied to the police. I'm gonna say that one more time. She lied to the police. No, listen. I know. No, listen. I am that girl. Don't worry about it. Before Christmas, she should have thought about that before she lied to the police.
Say that. Because that's always the worst part. Uh, in any situation, but also in, choose my words, hold on. In a situation where the severity is there, but you have the opportunity to, like we say, fall on that sword and do your due diligence on things to help yourself in the situation, and instead you choose a criminality, like you choose to truly make this way worse than it already was from jump, just by like you said, allegedly lying.
Hmm. I'm about to hear it, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kanai. She been my moderator since year one.
Blue Magic. What's up, Blue Magic? You see, I told you that in the comments. I said Blue Magic.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I do apologize. I
You
do
tried not
apologize.
to see it. See,
No,
you
I didn't.
tried.
No, listen. You asked what she lied about, right?
Yeah, what was it?
Watch this right here. Right here.
Lied about leaving?
Uh. Uh. So here it says, um,
Don't worry. See, he gonna bust out his blue magic in a minute.
I got actually it's purple magic too. They just released that week before last.
Oh Lord.
I had what's his name? What's his name? What's his
What
name?
did Gerald?
No. The what's his name?
Rufus.
No, the bald headed light skinned guy that go live on Sunday nights. What's his name?
Oh, classic
Oh,
Man,
man.
classic man. He was here just a few days ago. He was just
Oh
up
yeah.
here. Talking about he was looking for me. No, you haven't been going live.
I thought you
Nope.
were talking about the. Never mind. Never.
You know what? Not so he was up here and he had me tripping. So right here it said Curl, that's the police guy, said McCarthy Roten,
Hey, Marilyn.
if I pronounce her name wrong, Tyme, I do apologize. Was driving a 2015 Ford utility vehicle on Sheridan Road. So right here it says she told investigators she had a green light. Hold on. You know what, Jess? Your phone is vibrating. Hold on a second, Jess. She told investigators she had a green light, but video evidence shows she actually had a red light.
I got the video. She said she had a. No, she probably don't know what she had. Well,
She
because
she
Bingo.
she wasn't paying
Exactly
said
attention.
what I said.
she said it.
Bingo. That's exactly what I said. You can't be allegedly adamant that you had a green light when in all reality you were so invested in your cell phone you have no clue what color that light was.
Yep.
So that's what she lied about. She lied to the police. Because
Oh
again,
yeah.
I guarantee you there was no eyewitnesses around. So she thought she
Right.
was going to kind of sneak out of this one. It was an accident. I probably reached over and picked up my son, my grandson. This is just allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see
And
what I
I just want
mean?
to be a conspiracy theorist for just a moment. If
Well,
you
the
look at the
people went.
video, her face is glowing red.
The people went out there and showed where it happened.
They did.
Two people. Yeah, and you right because you really can't see nothing. So you right about that.
Like
Probably try to say you can't.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
you saw where they showed the pole and everything. I saw the video.
Mm-hmm.
They showed a
Mm-hmm.
fucking pole. They said Tyme couldn't have seen him. Well, hell, she would have hit the pole first
Right.
before striking him. So it's just like y'all doing these videos, y'all looking stupid. Just relax and let the police do their work, and then when they release it, you talk about it.
Yeah.
Folks going out there doing fucking their own investigation and shit. And who got the time to drive all the way to fucking Ohio to do some bullshit like that? Gas is high.
Oh, Blue Magic about to come
And
manifest,
now go to
y'all.
crash out.
So Blue Magic about to manifest.
And then on top of that, if you got an EV, that shit costs money to charge that motherfucker. You can't find a charging station in the hood.
Ooh, is Zion the hood? Zion.
GB, you okay?
They ain't got no Tesla charging station in the front of Piggly Wiggly.
Oops.
Say what you want. I don't care. Now, can I? Don't get quiet now. Say what you want. It's your
Oh
platform
no.
now. You got it. I need 30 seconds. I need the vape.
Lord Jesus. Y'all tap the screen, get the likes up, share the live with your people. You guys, I don't have much to say. It's been a long road here. So I don't have much to say. Blue Magic know me. I try to, I try to give mercy where mercy is needed, but I
Yeah,
don't,
that's
you
what
know
she
how I
do.
am.
Cause her content ain't around this. Her content is around holding everybody accountable, especially women.
You silly. Yep, and I am done with that. I'm done.
That's
No
why I ain't
more.
seen you on TikTok in the wild live streaming, but you sure been posting on Instagram. I seen that.
You seen it?
That boy
It's
know he
so
too much.
silly. Yeah, he do too much, girl. He need to be on somebody's stage. He need to
With
be
a
on somebody's
quickness.
stage.
Somebody go pick me up. No pun intended.
Make your own stage. Shoot. That's what TikTok stuff is for. Make your own platform.
Cause he definitely done made one heck of a platform over here.
Oh yeah, 2 times. This ain't his, one time over there and now over here. So he
I,
know
I
what he doing.
I told them I'm from the messy side of TikTok. Can I?
Not that messy though.
It
Not
wasn't.
that messy.
But my ass. Listen, folks.
Well, we
Listen.
thank God for deliverance, cause don't
Not
nobody
that
need to be
messy.
over there.
Wasn't
Listen.
Don't
nobody
nobody
unaliving.
need to
No,
be over there.
wasn't nobody
I said it.
unaliving no.
Hey Ava.
No, wasn't nobody unaliving nobody. But can I would tell you, man, the folks
Mm.
that was getting in my box, we had people scared to get in my fucking box.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
GB,
Boy, it was
Ruby say your altar showing. One of your altars is out.
I know.
why you just sit look like he's sitting in that chair
Which house
frontwards.
we in?
Huh?
Cause you know it's the houses with the. Which house we in right now?
The house?
Uh,
Oh, oh,
so,
oh,
I,
oh, oh, we back in the United States now. We back.
so the other house, your other house is Zimbabwe. You got a house in America, and then our altars is GB and Blue Magic. I got you. Bet.
Mm.
You see how I just confused myself? That's what that lady be doing. Don't do it. Queen of Mods, Nicole. No, that's not what we here for. Oh,
Oh
dear God.
Lord.
There go another altar, y'all. And here go the other altar. Oh, Lord.
He is so silly.
So y'all, we need to really get serious, okay? We really need to be serious,
Hated
okay?
it.
Because someone got arrested today for unalive someone because they lied to the police. All right, they lied to the police, and you cannot be live. You can't be lying. Okay, you can't be lying to the police because eventually it's going to catch up to you. And definitely you cannot be live streaming or being on a cellular device while you're driving. Okay, this is why they got Bluetooth. Okay, make sure we keep them phones on a Bluetooth stand. All right, and also make sure
Where
when
did
we
he
have
find these
children
glasses?
in a car. These glasses dirty as hell. I can barely see through them. But anyway, let's make sure that when we have our children in the car, let's make sure them cell phones are down and we are paying attention to the road. All right. Any other questions?
Mm. I look like you trying to come in focus.
Look how thick they are. Dear God.
Mm. He's
Uh,
so silly.
I'm gonna just tell you right now. YouTube paid for that toupee. Can I? YouTube,
Mm-mm.
yes, they did. They what was that week before last? They said great vibes. You need a new wig. So they said they hashtag Team Toupee, and they just start dropping money off in the super chats on YouTube to pay for a toupee.
You don't need it.
Got a toupee.
You see, that was too bad.
Yep.
Mm. Mm.
Now in
Did
in
you read the rest of the story?
yeah. We read the rest of the story. Overall is that let's go here. So overall is again like I said, detectives reached out to her attorney uh, when a judge cleared to say, hey, go pick her up, go get her. So allegedly the detectives reached out to her lawyer, say, hey, call up your client, tell her to turn herself in. The
Mm-hmm.
the lawyer said, well, she won't be available for a week. Police got there to that. Police said, okay, you know what? We'll go check. They went to her house. They found tea time. about to leave with her bags packed.
Mm-hmm.
So they detained her. Well, they didn't detain her. They arrested her. And so now she's
Mm-hmm.
booked and charged.
With the babies.
It don't say anything about the anything with the children. I read through the whole thing. It don't say nothing about the children.
Yeah, it did. It said bags and kids.
No, it said. Hold on. Where's it?
What
Right.
did it say?
Hold on. Let's go back up. It should be. It was right.
Oh, you mean about the kids as far as after she was arrested? I don't think it
Mm-mm.
says anything about
Mm-hmm.
that. But she was gonna leave with them children in the bags.
Yeah, it
Hold on.
was the children and the bags. Thank
Hold
you,
on.
Queen.
Hold on. I want to. I
But
did I.
I am curious to know what happened to the kids when she was placed under arrest because she
Yeah, it
has
said she was
custody of the
coming out with
grandson,
kids
right?
and bags.
Hold on. I want to read what this says. Hold on one second. Um. Okay. Made a live stream. It's crime lab. Blah blah blah. State attorney for the. Okay, here it is. State review and they approved the felony charges. Attorney. Right here. Okay, here it is. Right here. Right here. So she was arrested. Okay, right here, and they located her. She was leaving her home with her bags packed. The officer said she was arrested and has been transported to the Lake County Jail.
No, that's not what mine say. I don't know what you reading, but my version says that she was about leaving her bags packed with the kids. I got it. I got it right.
I believe you. Yeah, you shoot. I give you the screen. So now my crash out got to be different now
Oh, dear God.
because I got to include the kids.
Yeah.
So it says the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So wow. So that means she's going to make her first appearance in court on tomorrow. And prosecutors said they intend to file a petition to detain her pending trial. They're gonna try to keep her there until her trial. Till the judge set her trial date. That's gonna be a while. Mm. And you know what, Miss Kanai, they're gonna set an example for like what's the name said, Nana said it below you. They're gonna make this a case law. They're gonna make
Think so?
they're gonna make an example
I
out of her.
100% believe that. I truly
Oh
believe
yeah,
that
yeah. Oh yeah.
once everything is, if she don't plead and they take this to a trial, well, even if she do plead, if
What's
once
going
that
on?
evidence is submitted and whatever this outcome is, I see there being case law on social media while driving. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
What?
yeah, we said that.
So what's there gonna be? Lucas versus Ohio, via Ohio, right?
It'll be the other way around. Ohio versus her.
Oh, that's right. Ohio. I do apologize. It's been a while. Ohio versus. That's right. So yeah. Again, and I made a comment. Kana, I said, I never heard of this particular charge right here. Aggravated.
And I'm going to look that up because I want to read the elements of that statute for that state.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that? Heard of that aggravated use of a
No,
communications device? I
I
never heard of
haven't. I've
that.
never heard of that. That's why I want to go read the elements on it.
They when you do read it, they say it's a class 4 felony. Damn, that's a
And
different
see,
one.
I want to know what that is also. In Texas, we only have 1, 2, 3, and then state jail.
Right.
And
Oh
so,
no,
well,
it say
capital 1, 2, 3, and then state jail. So
it
ours
just
are a lot different. So I want to know what a class 4 is.
you. I think no. I don't know where I get that from. It do say packed bags.
Mm-hmm. Pack bags. Yeah. Also she had a U-Haul truck in her driveway with a Penske pickup truck.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't, don't. The boy said a Penske truck. I'm still trying to figure out where the Penske truck came from.
It was behind the U-Haul truck for her podcasting equipment.
Hmm.
So she just bought a new microphone with sound effects.
Smoke machine and all, huh?
So she don't want that. She didn't want that to get damaged in back of the U-Haul truck. That's what the Penske truck is
Are
for.
you just playing?
Yes.
You know he is. You know he is.
Pack bags. Okay, so the kids were not around. My bad, y'all. Sorry. I know to say correct myself. I don't know why I put the I guess that's psychological. Ain't that powerful? I don't know where that came from.
I'm still curious about him though. Where are they?
Let's
Especially
see.
if she had custody.
Kanai, it's let's see, it's 6:47 your time. The sun, the sun's still probably still up. So I know you ain't tired. Is everything okay, Kanai?
Everything is copacetic. I just, I'm just, this is really sad. I don't know.
Well,
This is sad.
it is. Again, when it broke, we did a live stream on it, and we only discussed what we saw on the news. That's it. Nothing more,
Mm-hmm.
nothing less. And you know how I run my platform. So when people
Mm-hmm.
try to get up here with their feelings and shit, we have to shut that shit down. We don't give a damn about your feelings. Let's speak facts here. What's going on? But
Mm-hmm.
again, we know that Tea Time got a lot of supporters. Okay, and of course,
Mm-hmm.
we had our supporters in the chat. Still raw rhyme for her. And again,
Mm-hmm.
you can't argue against a police. What's going on here. Don't argue with me. Argue with the statement. And I did one
Right.
live. I did one live on that. All right. I said I'll be back when we
Mm-hmm.
get an update. And here's the update a month later.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That was
And I
what
think that's a huge thing that people need to understand when it comes to police investigations. They are going to do everything they can, all their due diligence and all of that. But they are not going to get an active warrant or any type of charge filed until they present all of that to a DA's office. And there are times when police officers will go in front of a DA and the DA just be like, nope, not enough, go back.
Yep.
how they get that
And a
how they
lot of
get that
people don't understand that.
how they get that camera footage.
So more than likely, so you got to realize the area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got grocery stores, you got businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
may have a camera at the intersection. They could have got that footage
Mm-hmm.
from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras everywhere now, even on your ATM machines, they could have pulled that camera.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's sitting in the right direction and picked up anything, it's worth looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's what they was trying to get.
And guess what? Most cars now have cameras all over it. So
Yeah.
what we don't know, it could have came from somebody's car, could have came from a Tesla, could have came from anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Right.
unfortunately had a situation. Um, how can I
Mm.
put this? It was a auto pedestrian where it did seem like the person was struck by the car, but there happened to be a work vehicle in the area that had a running camera system on it, and even sitting idle, that camera system rolls. Um, and so when they witnessed it, they spoke with me on scene, but when they got back to work, they realized that their work truck had captured everything, and that person that was crossing a street that they shouldn't have been crossing in the first place at an area they shouldn't have been crossing in the first place actually hit the moving car. Like they ran into the side of the moving car. So
Mm.
yeah, because they were not checking they didn't check before they just darted out into the road, and they actually ran into the side of the car. The car didn't hit them; they hit the car.
Yeah, people lie all the time, especially nah. I think what is so more what makes me sick, right? What is sickening to me is that you know Tea Time she just should have told the truth off the jump. So
Yep.
that saying is if you be honest with an officer,
Mm.
that will go a long way.
Oh yes, and it's not even just with the officer in that moment. The again, that word, the totality of the situation is what
Yes.
helps you, because it shows that even though I was reckless with what I was doing in my vehicle, all of this was an accident.
You have some
All of this
character.
was a
That you have
situation
some
that
character.
I
That's
would
simple.
never want to happen. When you tell the truth from the very beginning, it carries all the way into that courtroom for them to say, okay, yeah, let's give you an opportunity to go fix this.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Cause
Well,
I would.
we
I
had already we already knew we knew that was something inconsistent about what was said anyway,
yes.
because of what was happening. You were
Mm-hmm.
already in the car driving, right? Nobody would have known you was even live had they hadn't turned anything in. So you know that, and we just knew that there would had to be something that was missing.
Yeah,
There was
man.
something that was missing.
Cannot when that report said that she was released from the scene,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing I said is something ain't right.
Right.
That's
You
the
didn't tell him you was on live.
yeah, something ain't right here. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't say what it
And
was.
there it is right there.
She lied.
There it is right there. Yeah, yeah. That's where we got that from. Because you didn't tell him you what you was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but them tapes came in so fast. I just don't know how fast them tapes came in. That was just crazy.
Oh yeah,
I just don't know.
we
It's too close to home. It's just sad.
well, it was people on the panel. If y'all want to see that particular live, go on my YouTube channel. You'll see it. Everybody comments in there. I record everything. Like all the comments y'all put in right now, all that
Which is
shit is
so
recorded.
smart.
It's on
So
YouTube.
smart.
It's on
So
every
smart.
everything is recorded. When you come up on the box on the panel, that's recorded on YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
um the deal is
Mm-hmm.
we had people on the panel along with the
Mm-hmm.
comments. But the person that was on the panel said that he already turned in the footage of Tyme
Mm-hmm.
live streaming to the police department. He emailed it to them, to the
Yeah, I
investigators.
remember who said that.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all want to find that name, go
Mm-hmm.
on my YouTube channel. You'll see it.
Yeah, he was on everybody panel going around. He was making his rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Scholar. Yep, that's his name. Scholar. Scholar.
Yeah, Scola.
Scholar.
Scola.
Scholar. That's his
Mm-hmm.
name.
Scola.
Scholar. I do apologize. It's
Yeah,
Scholar.
he been on that side. He been on that side of TikTok for a long time too, with
Mm-hmm.
Genty and them.
I'm so glad
Mm-hmm.
I rebranded my platform.
Whew.
I ain't cause I
Yeah,
could.
remember that? You remember Genty? He was over there. That's when. Yeah, he was over there with them too.
Man.
He been over there with them for years, getting into.
Mm-mm.
And see, I've been fortunate enough that I haven't fallen into messy talk. The only pieces I've seen is with the new development of messy talk. That's been all over the place when it comes to that young lady.
Yes,
But
risen.
even what I've seen with that, no, thank you.
So
Great vibes. You remember though? Great vibes. Who they said was the dangerous people.
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah,
Who
yeah.
was they calling the dangerous people?
You know what, Milkos? He found out how to gift over here on TikTok. Y'all, Milkos is from YouTube. He came over here to TikTok to help out your boy. Appreciate it, Milkos, for the freaking galaxy. You want me to say it out loud?
Mhm.
These lives are recorded.
Of course.
Guess what?
Good
Great.
job.
Guess what? Great vibes. No, no, no. I know you. I know you exactly who you talking about. But you know how people take stuff and they twist shit. Social media. Now you've been on social media
But
for
they were
for
saying for years though who the dangerous people on their side of TikTok was, and trying to put everybody on the list. All these people. But let me tell you something. See how it worked out. You understand? See, when we doing the Lord's work, just leave us alone.
leave it alone.
Leave it alone, put it down, range it around, range it off.
Leave
Just
it.
leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Ranch it off.
Range it around, range
Yes.
it off.
I heard.
Say it.
I heard.
Ranch it.
I heard Black Guru ain't on TikTok anymore.
He will be after he hear about that. He just was waiting. He
Because
will
grade
be.
fives don't say nothing, don't mean I don't know nothing.
Knowing him, whenever he get to it, he trust me. You gonna see him.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hi, Belle. Welcome.
Belt, how you doing? Belt don't know her ass up here in the box. Belt, how you doing?
I'm good. I know I'm up there. I just
Uh,
couldn't get
uh,
my speaker to come off.
God dang it. Shit. Get this motherfucker out.
Hey, great vibes. Hey, panel. I just had two things. I'm the one that said earlier, since when did we start negotiating for surrender? What I was meaning was like for like long periods of time,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
week.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing, I had a question for you. I know you're not an attorney, but I had a question for you. If it can be proven that her attorney did instruct her to get away, can he be charged with anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a good question. That's
Okay.
good.
All she said was that she, you know what it is. I don't think that some people are believing that something is happening. I think they is trying to cope with what's happening, and she probably, person really do think that they got a week. You ain't, I ain't got to turn myself in. I'm free. You know what I mean. You used to your life and the way you
Yeah.
do things regularly. I
Right.
think it's a shock to the brain.
Yeah.
Something psychological is going on because you say you say you got a week. You be there
Yeah.
in a week. No, it's just, you come when the judge tell you to come.
Damn
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
talk about anything else means you on the run.
Exactly.
And that's what it looked like, Beth. It looked like I'm
Exactly.
on the run.
Yeah.
I
That's
agree.
that don't look right. That just don't look right, Jesus.
She had that
No, I
she
agree.
had that U-Haul truck and that Penske truck in the driveway trying to load it up with them bags. But the bags couldn't fit
Yeah.
in that Penske truck, so that's why she ordered the U-Haul truck. Did y'all know U-Haul truck do
Mm,
Ubers now? So when a U-Haul truck got there to the driveway, that's when the police pulled
mm.
up too and kicked the door in and got her. So they
And
arrested her
also U-Haul
and her
trucks.
podcast equipment. So they took all it with her because she got to do the podcast behind jail.
Well, here where
Mm-mm-mm.
I stay, they
Okay,
using
I'm gonna
U-Haul
jump
trucks to
down.
deliver
I'm gonna be
Amazon
listening. I
packages.
just wanted to ask those two questions. So
What? Okay, Beth. Thank you for coming up.
my pleasure. You guys have a happy holiday, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Happy
Thank
Hanukkah.
you.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to you too.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Happy
Quick
Kwanzaa
side
to you
note:
too.
TikTok fronting me that
Merry
Costco rent cars
Christmas,
too.
whatever it
Somebody look
is.
into that for me.
Thank you,
See
Beth.
you guys later.
Hey, Beth.
Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you for supporting the platform too long as you have. Appreciate it.
Absolutely my pleasure. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
All right.
I think PhD was trying to say something.
Go ahead, Diva.
Oh, I was just saying, they use U-Haul trucks here to deliver Amazon packages.
You know
I
why?
seen a
What?
person pull. Yeah, yeah. I swear to Jesus, a
No.
U-Haul them little trucks,
Yeah, no,
them
that's
the
true.
vans
That's
pulled
true.
up and had a
They won't
That's
back
come
full
true.
over
of
here.
Amazon packages, deliver my
Same here.
package from out the U-Haul truck. Swear to
So,
Jesus.
so in certain parts of the United States, in certain areas where. So last year it
Mm-mm.
was a rash. People was going around, holding Amazon drivers at pew pew point. So Amazon was the same areas they was having them to drive around first in just all white delivery vehicles, and then some started using U-Haul trucks so they can
No.
it could be for several different reasons. You got private contractors, they deliver for Amazon too. I think they call it
Yeah,
Amazon Flex or
you
something.
know that
Amazon
just happened.
Flex.
Very true.
Yeah, it's
You have
Amazon
people who
Flex.
can purchase Amazon routes
Yeah.
as sort
No,
of
they need to come in
as
the
a
Amazon
business
truck.
practice,
Mm-hmm.
and they can, however their drivers on that route that they purchase
Mm-hmm.
deliver packages, or how they deliver them. If you're doing it
That's
from
how
your
they
car,
doing.
if you're doing it
Mm-hmm.
from your a rented vehicle, such as a
Mhm.
U-Haul truck or whatever. That's how they doing it.
See,
And you know what? I don't open the door. So you can drop a package off and you ain't gonna see me come to the door. I'm not opening up no door, especially
mm-mm.
when he ain't home. I'm not opening up one single I ain't opening up nothing. Just bring it back and just you ain't get because you know that UPS setup, those men, it was two men. Did you see that
they
grapevine?
they unalive that man and his wife.
Did they do both of them?
It, they unalive both of them, didn't it? That's what the news said. While their kids was
Really?
at home, yeah, it was 3 men.
They took them parents away from the babies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They didn't have to do that.
yeah, the mom and you said the mom, dad, hold on, and the son. I heard about the mom and dad. I didn't know the son. I know it was 3 black men that was posing as UPS drivers, and the
But the
oldest son.
wife, but the wife is he was telling her in another language what to do. He said, "Pistola, mi pistola." He was telling her to get
And
the
you know
pistol.
what? Listen,
And
and
he
I'm
and
gonna
she
tell
and what
you.
she did was she was on the bed and she was getting out the bed and she got up to the door. She was about to close it and she trying to listen. But he's telling her, mi pistola, whatever. And I know what that means. And and she didn't make it. She didn't follow instructions. This is why
And
women see this is why on the other side of TikTok, not on this PDD side and all this stuff y'all talking about with the girl, you know, this is
Mm-hmm.
the new side for Pastor Blue Magic, Great Vibes, Bishop Montgomery Missionary Baptist Church. But this is the new side for him, right? But this is why we talk about what we talk about on the other side about women being submissive and cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
Because one wrong move can cost you your life. If you are not obeying and cooperative with your husband, most of the time, most of the time, when it goes down, you're not going to make the move that he's telling you to make
Mm-hmm.
because
and I
you're not
agree
going
with
to do
that,
it.
but I'm all for self-defense. Period. Like a lot of people, friends that know me that are allowed to come here to my home will always ask, "Why is that still on your hip? You at home now? What you mean?" Because if you show up at my door, it's already there.
That's true, but she wasn't them
Like
type though. What I'm trying to
I'm not.
highlight is,
I'm. If you show up at my door and I have a reason to open the door for you, it's already
hmm
there. So try it.
that's right,
I
that's
dare
right.
you.
But she was in the bed sleep though. She was laying down sleep with the kids, but she heard commotion, and when he started yelling, he was speaking out in another language. But she didn't follow instructions. Evidently, it was a pistol, pew pew, somewhere in that room, and she did not move fasten up or follow instructions. She just kept trying to see what was going on. She was being more nosy rather than getting to it.
Yeah, and I agree with that too. Um, and again, we each sleep with that thing right there on both sides of the bed. So you ain't got to tell me but half the time. Because in the middle of your sentence, I'm on my way.
Well, again, everything from our training will automatically default to muscle
I'm on the
memory.
way.
It's all
Yes,
muscle memory. That's all it
I'm on the
is.
way.
It just it, it
And
it
I am
just
a
goes
huge
off.
advocate for it. When I go talk to
Big
these women,
bills.
I'm on them. Hey, listen,
Mm,
this what you do. This how you do it. This how it's legal. Hey, keep it locked up, but not too locked up where you can't get to it quick.
you're right about that.
Be
Carrying around in
careful
the
with it.
house.
Know what to do with it. Know how to clean it. Know how to break it down, put it back together. Know what you're doing with it, and
Say
always be ready.
say it right. Learn how to break it down with all the lights off. It need to be pitch black.
Now listen,
Break
sir.
break it
You
down.
asking too much,
No, I'm
okay?
not. Break it. Cause
All
listen,
right, Major Pain. You want
listen.
them upside down with a blindfold on?
Listen. Hold on now. You know what they teach in the academy. Listen. Um, if you're sleeping, it's dark in your room. Let's say for instance, you get a jam and you cannot you cannot get that thing right.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot clear it. You cannot clear it at all. You
Rack
need to be
tap
able to,
bang.
yeah, you need to be able to break that sucker down, slide all the way back. Get that slide out of there. Get that
Yeah,
within a matter of less than 10 seconds. Break it
yeah.
down, clear it out, and put that gun back together to be ready to be used. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling some shit that can save your life.
Right back together. We gonna put that pum pum right back together,
Tap
GB. I
tap
know
rack
that you
bang.
In the dark.
a TikTok shop. And do you know they sell water pum pums in a TikTok shop? I got my son one in the car right now.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying though. Cause correct. When he said get here with that thing, I need you to get here with that thing. What you doing? Get here with that thing.
He was trying to tell her, but she wasn't listening.
You got
Did
to pay
not
attention,
listen.
baby. Get here
She
with that
was so
thing.
busy trying to see what was going on instead of getting up, closing that door, and listening to his instruction and getting that pistola. That's what he was
Get
telling her to do.
get here with that thing. That's what that man said.
That's what he said, and she didn't listen. And that's why I'm saying, women, this is what goes wrong with y'all. This is why we used to talk about the things that we used to talk about over on the other side. Because you don't listen to your man. You do what you want to do. You want to be the leader. You want to be the boss. Now your family gone because of one wrong move because you didn't listen to your leader.
Yeah, my husband wouldn't have had to tell me any little noise
Yep.
that I would have heard and woke up out my
You
sleep.
wouldn't
I
have
would have
known
been
nothing because
pants
she was
ready.
asleep.
I would even waking up hearing noise. I would have been pants ready. My husband wouldn't have had to tell me nothing. He probably would have had
Yeah,
to calm
that
me down.
too.
Like,
She
slow
up there
down,
getting
Mister
up,
Cause,
looking
Clean.
cause,
out the door.
and that is a true statement, Diva. I kid you
You
not.
right. You right, Diva. You right.
Anything, anything. Listen. If anything,
But you know
mine
what
had
she
to tell
did
me,
though,
hey,
y'all?
hey,
She got
calm
up and
down.
went.
That was just, the house settling. I'm like, no, the house don't settle like that. What was that? That ain't
But you
how a
know what
house
she
settle.
did, y'all? She got up from the. She didn't do not the what y'all said. She got up and looked out that door twice. She was about to close it. He was about to close it and lock it. Then she opened it back up, and that's when the man came to the
Wow.
door because he
Wow.
probably heard her trying to close the door, and he came back there,
Wow.
and she opened it back up, and that's when he got her. But he was saying, "Bin la la la, Miss Pistola," and she was looking instead of grabbing something what she was supposed to get. I just feel so
And
sorry
that's
for that family.
serious too. Like he's not telling you, like you said, he's not telling you lock the door. He's not telling you hide. He's not even telling you call the police. He's telling you to grab a weapon. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
ma'am,
Yeah.
that man telling you something real serious.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I tell families make sure you keep a grenade launcher in your bedroom.
Okay.
You could take you could you could
And there we go, y'all.
you could
There it
take
is.
you could take out the rest of the house. You know, that's insured. You could that can be replaced. If anybody down
You got
there,
me one.
if Rufus is the dog down there, sorry, the dog got to go. But goddamn it, the criminal's gone too. You can replace Rufus. You can replace their house, but you can't replace yourself. Let that thing fire off. If you're somebody in your house and you're not sure, let that grenade launcher off. Keep your three though. You got to keep three of them. You want to do one for the other side of the house. Let that fire off. If you see a car that you don't recognize in their driveway, hey, let it off to that car. All right, you want to make sure you clear everybody out. Then you call 911.
Y'all, please don't listen to him.
So,
Only
for
halfway, not
Christmas,
always. Don't listen to some of what he said. Only pieces of it, please. This
You,
man gonna have people in federal prison, Lord.
you want to see
no,
mine?
I'm trying to Christmas gift. Can you buy me one for Christmas?
You want to see mine? You want to see mine? I got one.
Mhm.
I
He
keep
gonna have people in the pen.
I keep mine on the holster.
You put it on your hip.
Remember
Girl, do you
on
lie so good? It just come out so easy.
remember that movie uh uh what's this by drinking drinking your juice in the hood. What's the beginning of it? Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood. Remember he pulled out that big
Yeah,
old
don't be a menace. Yeah,
he pulled out that what's the name? Pulled out that big
Marlon.
grenade.
He say, "Do we have a
Have
problem?"
a
Yeah,
problem
and then we have a problem.
in the back of a mail truck, Lord.
I'm just saying. These movies come to my mind when I say certain stuff. Anyway, anybody got any other questions about anything? Because Hero is talking about he's not military when I tell y'all to unload y'all pew pew in the dark. Break it down. You don't have to be military to do that. Learn how to break. You got to understand your pew pew, the inner workings of it, because anything can happen to it. It will jam on you, but you don't want that thing to jam at the wrong time.
Always remember, tap,
Yep.
rack,
Keep it
bang.
oiled up and
Tap,
cleaned
rack,
and
bang.
everything else. Yes.
Y'all got it?
Tap,
Listen.
rack, bang.
Tap that.
Tap, rack, bang.
Bang. You got that? Tap, tap, tap. Rack that old thing
Tap,
out that
rack,
chamber.
bang.
Bang.
Mm.
There you go, Rero. There you go. He said this fella. Let me tell you something. I shit. Anyway, anybody got any more questions? Because I think we pretty much wrapped it up with this right here. The next time we talk about it is when we get new information about Tea Time lied about she lied to the police. Now her ass locked up for life. Well,
I
for other
got one.
for other things too, but she lied.
Do y'all
Mm-mm-mm.
think the protocol is they gonna put that baby in some therapy? That's all I could think about.
That's a good question. I don't
I feel
know.
like that baby is gonna be traumatized. I don't know how protocol go when something like that happens, but yeah, that baby needs some therapy,
I think
counseling.
that's why I had the question of where are they or who they with, because uh, I mean, family court would be able to mandate that, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a criminal court mandating that. So depending on what family member they are with is who would make that decision. Um, as far as some type of private therapy.
Yeah, I don't want us to put out false information, so we don't know. To be on the safe side, we don't know. Okay, Carla, how you doing?
Hi, I'm
Carla,
from
you
Messy Talk.
yeah, have I seen you before?
I've been in and out.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I gotta go to the bathroom. How you doing?
I'm good. Well, okay. So T's grandson is her oldest daughter's child. So most likely, her oldest daughter probably took the grandson back and was watching him for a while. But she had the little boy because T's daughter had him at such a young age, and she got custody of the little boy. So 9 times out of 10, and her daughter comes around. Her daughter has other children. So 9 times out of 10, her daughter most likely would probably take the little boy
But
because she is his mother.
this is all this still alleged, and even if she's
Yeah,
the
alleged,
mother,
but I mean, her
if
daughter was always in the life. Her daughter was always on, would talk to us.
right,
I've with Venmo and cash, give them money. Her daughter just had a baby, so her
mm-hmm.
daughter was on the right track. And so her daughter has two other children. So 9 times out of 10, she probably took the little boy, or he went to T's mom, but he probably went to his mother.
um, again, it's this still alleged because T
Right,
Time was the primary custodian of,
he was.
and
Somebody got to take him.
yeah, you're right. So probably her mother or either the biological mother. We don't know. I don't want to put out false information, right?
No, not we don't know. But I'm just
So
saying she had a lot of relatives who could take the little boy. It's not like he gonna go to like children's services or something. I mean, like I said, his biological mother, is around, and she has two other children that she takes care of, and she's back on her feet. She's doing really well. So
that's
most
good.
likely he went with her, which is yeah. So, but anyway, I
So
was just saying that. So
so I will say this right here. So when the police came to T Time house, she had bags packed because she was about to get the hell out of there. So what do you know about the U-Haul trucks and the Penske truck that was in her driveway where she was loading up?
wait, I know nothing. Did you guys seriously? Who said there
Please
was a
don't answer
Penske
that.
truck?
Miss Carla. Miss Carla, don't answer that.
Oh, I was
Okay.
gonna say 'cause I don't know.
I thought I saw that in the police report. I thought I read that. I thought I read that when they pulled up, they had to block the U-Haul truck in because it was a black male driver with dreads, and they said it looked like a YN, and she was loading up the U-Haul truck with her podcasting equipment.
Well, I hope that wasn't the YN that stole your package.
Wait, are you being serious or are you joking?
You
Oh,
didn't you you
sorry.
you didn't see that you didn't see that in the police report. The YN in that
Oh,
U-Haul truck.
that wouldn't be in the police report. I did read the article that the guy wrote today about what happened.
Yeah, it was on. They
So,
got it on video. The body cam.
no, they don't.
No, they don't. I'm lying my ass off. Carla, I'm lying so hard right now. I'm lying.
Good.
It just when I seen that when we read because we read the same report that she
You
had
had to
a
get
cause
a
when she had the
getaway bag.
yeah, hey, look, you got your bags packed. T she was about to get the hell out of there. So and
Did
that
you
would have.
guys see the mug shot? Well, it's kind of like a mug shot.
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to put that up because again, she is down, and I don't want to kick somebody while they down. You know what I mean? Like show that.
I like T. I like T. I used to listen to her religiously all the time. I liked her, but I'll admit she was driving all the time
Yeah.
on live. She did it so many times, and I was saying to myself, she got that little boy in the car. Why is she driving and talking on live? She would do it
Mm-hmm.
all the time. She would pick him up, take him to and from football. And she did it all the time. And I'm gonna admit, we've all driven and text, and we've all driven and looked at our phone. I mean, I just did the other day, and I'm like, oh my god. So we all are guilty of doing it,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
unfortunately, if you do it and you take someone's life, there's consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to rot in jail or go to prison or do anything like that. I don't want that for her because deep down inside, she is a good person. She's not a criminal.
So
But at the
so
same
so
time,
so why she lied to the police
she said her light was green.
and it wasn't
So if you
green?
just think about it, no, it wasn't. But think about it. If you in that situation, right, and you frantic, your little baby crying, you crying, this man is dying in front of your eyes. You gonna sit there and say, "Oh yeah, the light was red and I ran it." You gonna sit there and say the light was green?
Did her son because
If
she
anything,
had custodial custody of it. So if her son had to tell her in one of her videos,
Yep,
focus.
yep, he did.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's
It's
why I
like
said she used to drive with him in the car all the time on live, and I would be like, she need to
and
stop
like I
doing
said
that.
earlier, there is absolutely no way she could allegedly have been adamant that the light was green, when in all honesty, she wouldn't have known if it was green, yellow, or red. You don't know. And that is the honest truth that you tell to police, even in a frantic state. I don't know what color the light was. I wouldn't pay attention.
that's right.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I work in insurance. We read police reports all day. That's all people do is lie and say they tell you they will and you be thinking it's the most
Yeah.
honest person until somebody will have a surveillance cam, a video cam, dash cam, traffic camera, or that like stores have cameras and we pull those cameras and we see like no you didn't, and they adamant and you believe them too until you see it with your own two eyes.
Okay. So you say your ass working insurance. Okay. How many? Okay. How long you been working with it in insurance in that field?
Oh my God, a very very long time.
Okay. Cool. Congratulations. A lot of people don't make it in that field. Um, you know when especially insurance fraud, people will say whatever they can to get out of trouble, right?
Right.
We like to call them little white lies.
Mm-hmm.
Across your desk, okay, because you sound like a very intelligent young lady. Across your desk, when you review those files, out of every 10 files, how many of them come through that's falsified in police reports?
More than 50. Wait, you mean that
What
people said something
the
that's
the,
not the
the,
truth?
the statement, the victim
Oh,
statement,
more than 50%.
more than
More than
50%.
50%. Everybody thinks herself is everybody thinks they're innocent and tries to portray themselves as being innocent. Everybody.
Come on now. Come on now. Boys,
It's the
sisters.
truth.
Come on now. I'm telling
You will
you.
show them the video and they still will try to deny it. But like, we got a dash cam. You lied. That's just human beings. People don't want to take accountability.
That's all. That's
And then they'll
all.
be like, oh, my insurance going to go up. That's the first thing they think of. Oh, my insurance is going to go up. Or they want to blame somebody else. It's like, man, or I love the fact that he wasn't there. He had to be there. You hit him. He didn't fall out of the sky. That's the most famous answer. I look both ways. He was not there. And if he wasn't there, how'd you hit him? I always ask him that question. And they stop and stutter. He was there. You didn't look.
That's facts. You know what I find concerning about this situation, because we about to end this in a minute, is that when I first covered this, because this is my second time covering this. I don't just cover stuff just to just have people come up here speaking off their fucking feelings. I don't care about your feelings, right? If something is dropped, we're gonna talk about what the articles say and what the police report says, right? When we first brought this up, we had a lot of supporters of Tea Time over here last month, and it was a bunch of feelings being thrown in the comments. And I said this right here. Y'all can say what you want, but at the end of the day, after the police do their investigation, we're going to see what y'all going to say then. So now that this came out, they see that Time cannot be trusted. Again, a lie is a lie, especially to this magnitude because somebody's life was lost. So one of her supporters went to Google Earth, brought up the 3D view of that intersection, and made this statement. Carla. Lucas was standing on the other side of the pole at the intersection. So it wasn't. So he had to step out into traffic just a little bit, so he can cross the street. These are the stories that they making up, Carla. Okay, like they was there when it happened. So I'm saying to myself, well, if that's the case, Time would have hit that pole before she hit Lucas. And
Well, assume the pole is on the side of the road, and Lucas stepped out from behind the pole into the road.
Yeah, but still, what they showed, that means she would have to go all the way over just to hit him outside of her lane. We're talking about like 3 feet to the right.
Right, so they had to swerve.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. She wouldn't have been in there. Yeah.
Come on. So, even though she was looking down at her phone and looking up and then looking down at her phone, I don't think, she swerved like that over to the right. Like, not that far. And I'm just assuming. But it's just the way that they.
Did she really swerve at all a lot? I don't think
that's
it
what I'm
was a big of a
saying.
swerve.
I didn't see her even when she was driving. When she looked back up, you didn't see her. Her hand moving or none of that.
From that video, all she said was
scream.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
That's it.
That's it.
It wasn't.
But you know what they're saying? You know how there's rumors going around. I can't believe everything on messy TikTok, but now they're saying, I don't know if it's true, that the guy was jaywalking and he had a history of jaywalking.
I heard
how they
that.
know that, I don't know.
Because again, they putting out stories that they have no idea about. I was reading what the family was saying. I was reading what the friends were saying. Then I'm listening to what everybody else was saying, and I was like, man, come on, y'all. Are you serious? Y'all trying this much, like this hard to try to justify this young lady's wrongdoing? At the end of the day, she was wrong. When we text and drive, we're wrong. Whether we get caught or not, it should not. None of this should have never happened, right? But again, like Nana said all the way at the bottom, we got a good feeling they're gonna make a case law out of this. She's gonna be they're gonna set her as she's gonna get made an example out of this right here, this case.
But there's already laws stating that you can't drive and be on your phone.
No,
so there's already laws stating that. What should be done is TikTok really needs to come in and enforce it. If they hear you on their live, you losing your live, you losing your page.
Well, so again, TikTok have the guidelines.
TikTok already has stuff like that though. Yeah, they already have guidelines and stuff.
They do and they don't. You got a green screen that she put up, that everybody puts up.
That's the glitch.
But you can hear people driving. You hear them. You can hear the car. You can hear it.
And when he says case law, he's not talking about law statutes. He's talking about case law, meaning Supreme Courts will come in and kind of create precedents on how to handle certain cases, like Miranda. The fact that people have to be read the Miranda warnings, that's case law. There was
I understand case law, but what I'm stating is this: the case law is going to be what you can't live stream, you can't be on social media.
Yes, social media and driving. Yes.
No Facebook. Well, you shouldn't be on.
Because social media is the new thing, right? Social medias are popping up left to right, and our country is behind when it comes to a lot of laws. Right, so the only thing we have is a cellular device.
But here's the thing: you got to also look at it as a whole. We've got car manufacturers putting screens in the car for people to watch TV and watch video.
No, but that's facts. But when you're driving, do it still play?
And it's not supposed to.
Yeah, it cuts off, so people will jailbreak those. Yeah, they will jailbreak.
Yep, it's enabled.
I don't know how, but I see people. You can see the light illuminating out of their car while they're driving. I'm like, he watching TV.
Yeah, they did that. But if from a dealership, the moment
I don't know.
The moment you put that car in drive, it would disable that feature automatically.
Yep.
Only the back seat, only the kids things will work.
Yes, ma'am. Or even like I think the new Cadillac Escalades, if I'm not mistaken, even the passenger side, they got it to where, cause the screen go all the way across the dash, right?
Right.
So I think they got it some way to where if y'all Cadillac Escalade owners, let me know. They got it to where the driver cannot see the screen, only the passenger can.
Well, just looking at my GPS in my car. Say I'm looking at the screen trying to say, oh, do I turn left or I turn right? That right there is a distraction from me looking at the road.
That's why they got it voice
True. And
activated.
so,
They got it voice
and
activated.
I said that earlier. There are a lot of distractions in vehicles, and
Yeah.
so but that's the point of the case law, though. There are certain situations where you will be distracted in a vehicle, and it's unfortunate. There are situations where you're going to be presented with some type of distraction, but her distraction was wholly and completely her decision making. She made the decision to literally
But you
be on
know what?
live
If
reading
that's
her
the
cell
truth,
phone.
no matter what you do, whether or not you hand back, you turn around and you hand your baby their bottle or their toy, that's a
Yep,
distraction on
I
you.
said that. I
No
said
matter
that. I
what you
said it
do.
would be it would be one thing if maybe she was if the child was in the back seat crying or something of that nature, and she had to turn around to tend to him. That's one type of distraction. But when you are willfully on some type of social media platform, on a cellular device, communicating with other people, and just blatantly not paying attention to what you're doing behind ultimately a weapon. I mean, that's not the same thing as you turning around to console the child or picking up something that you dropped on the floor. That's not the same thing
Right, or pick it
at
up.
all.
That's another one. People drop their cell
Yeah,
phone on the floor and they go
like
pick it up. Oh,
that's
that's
not the
bad.
same type of distraction.
I know, but at the end of the day, a distraction is a distraction because it could turn into the same result, a bad result, right? So whether or not I'm handing my baby my bottle, I still turned around, I still left my eyes, left the road, I'm still gonna be at fault.
True, but I think the severity of this situation is her
I
decisions
get what
on
you're saying.
about
Yeah,
being on
hers
live.
is blatant
Like hers,
disregard,
yeah, exactly. Hers is
and it
blatant
yeah, and she
disregard.
was never able
Exactly.
to take any type of evasive action because she wasn't paying attention. If she was looking and
Yep.
the guy stepped into the road, she could at least say, she hit her brakes. Nothing like that happened because she was not paying
There
Because I'm
you
attention.
almost
go.
positive they didn't
There
find
you
skid
go.
marks.
There you
I
go.
don't
No,
see a skid mark being on that scene.
no skid marks. There you go. There
I
you
don't see
go.
it being
There you go.
none.
Well, we didn't hear any skid marks, so there weren't any. You
Yeah.
know, it was just like a bam. And like I said, T has been through a lot in her life. She was essayed at a young girl, and this is not something she's told everybody. If you listen to her, you know her story. As a young child, she was essayed. She was put in foster care. She had an abusive husband. Her daughter, her oldest daughter, the baby's boy, was trafficked.
Wow.
Yeah, she's told us all this. That's why she had this little boy. She's told us all this. So she has been through so much. That family has been through so much. So I pray for her. And she put herself through college. She went to community college. She got a little associate's degree in teaching. She taught she taught preschool. And then she wrote books. She was just trying to better herself. Cause but so I do feel bad for her because she's not the average criminal.
Yeah, I mean,
She's not.
over the
But at the
past.
same time, there's consequences to our actions.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Terrible decision making.
over the past three
Terrible.
years,
Yeah.
she really hunkered down, telling her stories over the past 3 years.
I mean, I disagree with that whole side chicks winning thing. I don't
Yeah,
believe that
I
another woman
mean,
can take another man and think that's okay.
I mean, you
I don't
know,
agree
she
with that.
big on that side, chicks. She big on that
Yeah,
one. But
I didn't agree with that part about it.
no.
Chicks. What did
Oh,
y'all saying?
oh,
Side chicks winning. She had this thing about T's came here like side chicks are winning.
yeah,
Like she believed it's
Mm.
okay
yeah,
to fool
yeah,
around with other women's men.
yeah, yeah,
Oh no,
She was a
Oh,
ma'am.
side
okay.
chick.
yeah,
Show me
yeah,
what her morals
Any
lie. Oh,
any
okay.
sympathy that you
yeah.
was trying to create for her was gone. It's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Out the window.
Well,
I
Oh,
didn't
again,
oh
agree
no,
but
with that.
ma'am.
again, that's her thing because you got a lot of women that's like her. A lot of
But
women
you know
that's
And
like
what?
her.
that's
I
so
attest that, you
unfortunate.
guys. I attest that to low self esteem
Hey,
and the things
So
you think
unfortunate.
and the things that
Oh,
you go through in your life. You make yourself not feel that you're valuable and worth not being somebody's side chick, but being their main chick. So she obviously felt that she wasn't worth being the main chick. But
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm,
know, that's all about self esteem and getting there and whatever, whatever. She was trying. She was trying to be a better person. She was doing hard. She was a great grandmother to her kid, grandson. She had him in football practice. And that's what every day she put, well, this is the part. Every day she put him in that car and she'd go on that live and start driving him to football practice every day. And I'd be like, T, driving with that boy in the car again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
mm.
So yeah, what
She lucky nobody reported her.
and this how you and that's exactly what I said. Because they got so she'll be live streaming right behind her desk, right? And then what she'll do is you could tell she's about to get in that car. So you will hear
Yeah,
the
she'll tell
keys,
you.
and then she'll put
She'll
that
tell you
green
I gotta
screen
take
on.
them. She said, I tell you I gotta take them to football practice. And they get you hear the beep, you hear them lock up, and you hear them take off.
Yep. Every time.
Wow.
That's just something she did. But again, the people that was on the panel,
Wow.
it's
Wow.
just like,
Wow.
y'all come on now. Really come on. It's like if her own son had to tell her to pay attention, you got other grown women on the panel. Like that shit can wait 5, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes. You don't have to it now it costs the live man, look, I said enough. I said what I had to say. Look, wrong is wrong, okay? At the end of the day, whatever's going to happen to her, it's going to happen. We have no control of that. So
Yeah.
when we have new news that's developed that come out about her, we're going to discuss it. Until then, we're not going to say shit else about it like we did the first time because we don't speak off opinions over here. All right? And we don't give a damn
I'm just
about your
gonna be. I'm gonna
feelings.
pray for her and her family. I'm gonna pray for her and her family. It's Christmas. It's sad. Like 3 days before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas, she had to be arrested. That part is the sad part. Like you couldn't wait at least the day after.
No,
Like
No.
no,
that's so
No.
sad.
no, no.
No.
But then again, his family don't get to sit with him at Christmas.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Carla, you smart. You a
I'm
smart
not
woman.
smart. We all smart. I just don't listen. I know you guys gonna hate me because I'm from Messy Talk.
No, Carla, no. You been on. Let me tell you
You
what
don't
I
hate
remember you
nobody.
from. You've been on TikTok for a minute.
No,
I remember seeing you.
really?
I seen you. Your face looked familiar on here on TikTok.
Oh, I might
So
have. I just pop in and out of different places.
yeah,
But
so
I am a Messy Talk follower.
yeah,
My
oh
heart belongs to Messy Talk.
yeah,
But
I know.
I'll be honest. I thought that Messy Talk was all skits because I was like, "There's no way this is real."
What?
These people would go to hell. They would. When I tell you they do the most horrific things, and in 2 weeks they back to
Yeah,
being
we learned
friends.
that. We learned that. We did.
But
We
in two
definitely
weeks, they
learned
back
that.
to being friends. I'm like, I said, this is a skit. They back to being friends. There's no way she called CPS on her and now she talking to her. I said, it's a skit. So I thought everything was like a reality show. You know, reality shows that we watch, that's all skits. It's not real. The Real Eyes of Atlanta, they control the topics and how they want them to get into it. And that's what I thought Messy Talking just eventually turned into a skit because how can every single week there be drama? Every single week. So to me, I was like, oh, this is just a skit. I thought
Uh,
everything was a skit.
Carla, within a month, we had 2 people get unalived. 2 people.
I would tell you, nope. Wait, two. Who's a two? Really? No, three. Sorry.
It's 3.
You guys don't know about our other. You guys don't know about our other person.
Oh, the last person is Rizzy.
I heard
Well,
about the other person.
do you guys? Her name is. She gonna come. Her name is F. At Friends with Attitude. She pew pewed her baby's daddy.
Mm,
Y'all don't know about that one.
mm.
So I'm busy over here trying to cover a pedo case. I'm busy over here talking about Diddy. You know, I had to get away from over there about 2 years ago. So you mean to tell me that
About a month and a half ago, there's a lady that her name is Friends with Attitude. Her
Person
daughter
using me
called
and
her
my
late at
mom.
night and said, hey, her daughter was living with the father. And she's like, I'm having problems with him. The daughter and the father's arguing. Friends got in her car with her crew, went over there and pew, pew. He alive though. Sorry, I shouldn't say 3 people. I passed. I apologize. He survived.
Dear God.
But
did
then
she
3 days later, she was back on live. She's still on
That
live.
is what floors me. That part is what floors me.
She's still on live as we speak today. And that was maybe a month and a half ago. She got him in the she got him. She pew pewed him. So that wasn't a skit. And now I realize like some of this stuff is real. It's not a skit. Oh my goodness.
Call him.
What?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes when you listen to Messy talk, a lot of it be funny.
It's hilarious.
It
In the
be
worst ways.
yeah,
You're correct.
literally you be listening to you be like, wait, what?
But I tell you, for a while I had to
Hold on,
stop.
let me turn my volume up.
I had to stop for a while because I would find myself going off on people. Like Messy talk would go off. I would go so low, and I'm like, this is not you.
Yep, energy
This is it.
transfers.
Yep. I was like, nah, this is not you. You got to back off a little bit. Because I would go low because that's what Messy talk do. They go low. You go low, they go lower. They
Yep.
hitting the ground and they bringing you with
Go
them.
to
You
hell.
go low, I'm going to hell.
Yes, they do,
They
and
going
they
to hell.
do.
They going past hell.
But a lot of it is hilarious. And because people would be friends the following week. They back to being friends. So that's why I never took it serious.
That's right. Hey. So again,
But anyway, so
listen,
I
y'all.
have to say, I enjoy being. Thank you so much for letting me be on your panel. But I've been watching the whole Allie Carter thing, even though I'm kind of confused about what's going on, because I had started following her, watching her on YouTube. What's that chick's name? The lady who would
Join
tell
us,
her
Miss
about puffy
Carly.
stuff.
Join us.
Oh, you said the
Jaguar,
lady
right?
Who
Jaguar.
you
Oh
talking
yeah.
about? Jaguar
Yeah, that's
Wright?
how I found out about Allie.
Yeah, Jaguar. She be popping in on my cause this is my YouTube chat right here that you see. She be popping
I
in.
saw it on YouTube. I've listened to you on YouTube before.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, she'll pop in every now and then over on YouTube just to
So
show.
when you were, so that's when I first heard about Allie through her and everything. And so when you had Allie and the whole Bill Cosby thing, right?
Uh
Allie from
huh.
back then. So then when you I'm like, wait, what's going on with Allie? So I've been trying to listen and focus on what's going on, but I'm so lost. So I'm
Well,
trying to
okay. Let
piece it
me ask you
together.
a question. What part are you lost on? Just give us a part.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Just from back in the day, I know that Allie's. The last time I was following Allie, she was in the car with some YT lady,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if they was hiding from somebody or doing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
What?
GB. I'm sorry.
She said, I don't know if they was hiding from
Miss
somebody. They was
Carla,
hiding from
join us,
themselves.
baby. Join us. Because it's, yeah.
She was in the car with some YT lady, and they was
Mm-hmm.
talking.
Talking
What?
about what?
It was late at
I'm
night,
a,
and they was
I'm a
talking about. I don't
figure
know
out
if
how
she was going in
to.
hiding or something. I don't remember. But it was her mother, but not her mother. Her adopted mother, but not a real mother. I couldn't. It wasn't a real mother because she was white. She was YT. What?
Oh, Carla, you got a lot of catching up to.
I
Ooh,
know.
it's a deep rabbit hole. I'm talking about
And then
a
I see was
super
some
deep
about was
rabbit
she
hole.
at 3 months. I'm like, was who essayed at 3 months? I don't understand what was going on.
Yeah, what she say happened to her at 3 months?
I didn't. I just saw that on your panel one day. It was written across the. I don't know. I never heard her say anything happened to her at 3 months. I have no idea.
You talking about the CPS report that I brought up, or something she said?
You just had it across your screen about something about
Oh,
3 months.
yeah, yeah. So let's just put it like this. I showed everybody the CPS report, okay, and the CPS report was tampered with. It was a lot of editing in that that CPS report, right? So, but in that report, it was something very important stood out. It said, a minor states that two other little girls, something like that, touched her on her
So,
private area.
so two little girls probably were groomed. They were probably something was done to them.
Nuh-uh, listen, baby. A minor states that two other girls touched her. When was the last time your ass ever heard a 3-month-old giving you a statement?
Never. What? That don't make any sense.
Thank you. Thank you. So that YT woman that be in the car with her at
Uh
nighttime
huh.
while they hiding from the elites,
Uh huh.
she used to work with side, hand in hand with CPS. So she scanned that document and changed out some things and entered some
Oh.
stuff in there because she had some other things marked out.
So is she a bad? Is she bad?
Who, the YT lady?
Yeah.
Is she bad?
Yeah. Is she not a good guy?
I'm gonna show you this right here.
Disgusting.
Hold on, huh? Look at the screen, baby. Look at the screen. I'm gonna show you something real quick before we get out of here. Went straight to the video. Let's make this bigger. And I'm finna just let her tell. I'm gonna let her tell you, and you just tell me. Let's hold on one sec. And I want you to tell us what you think about this.
Y'all see
Right?
how quick he pulled that up? That's what I'm talking about right there. He pulled that up like it was already in the background. Go ahead,
Mm-hmm.
show us.
So I'm finna let me go to this. It's a certain part that I want to go to, and I want you to tell us if she a person that's out to save children or something else. I'm just scanning through. I'm looking for one particular thing, and I'm gonna let her tell you, not me. Y'all probably know what part I'm looking for. Hold on, is this? Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get it. Everybody just now when I bring this up, y'all, I need everybody tapping the screen, okay? So the live don't get banana. All right. Because she says that Allie suffers from a mental condition uh, with DID, okay? Dissociative identity disorder. She suffers from that, okay? It's one little part that I'm looking for. I think it's right. Come on now, y'all, bear with me. Now that was Britney Spears she was talking about. Hold on, I think it's. Hold on, let me see if this is.
Imagine being able to
Oh, shut
build
up.
anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a
that is drug addicted, alcoholic.
No, hold on, that's not it.
But this was a sing-songy spell. It was directed at the kids in the nursery. Where are you? Ask where you are. How long are you going to be there?
Hold on, I'm still looking for it.
I call that scout on her.
I'm gonna let her tell you.
Probably a 2-year period of time when Allie was just buckling under the weight of both of those jobs because they were too much. However, I believe that it was God ordained for her to do that, and she's done a great job.
Is this it?
Came from other levels. Maddie came from another level.
Hold on, no,
Allie
that's not
came
it.
from another level. They were already there. They ended up on the presenting level, and for some reason, they were able to stay.
Hold on, shut your ass up, cause you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Hold on one second. I'm looking for the dildos. Hold on one second, y'all, for real.
That's disgusting.
I'm like so serious.
Why are we looking for that part?
So she,
Okay.
no,
Oh
it's a
Lord,
she,
please tap y'all
yeah.
screen.
I'm
Tap
telling
y'all
y'all,
screen.
tap the hell out the screen.
Tap 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 tap. Everybody, everybody, all 141. Tap.
Tell YouTube to tap the screen too, if you don't mind.
YouTube, tap the screen.
Okay, that's where she said that
Tap that damn screen.
Allie was injected when she was a little small baby inside of her mother's womb. That's when she was MK Ultra inside the mother's womb, and she was raped inside the birth canal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what she said. Hold on one second. That's what the YT woman said. The doctor raped her while her mother was pushing her out through the birth canal.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on one second. Then she said when Tori, her name is Tori, when Tori was 5 years old. Her 5-year-old alter came out and said that um, that she had to wear strap on dildos. I'm gonna let her tell you. Don't worry about it. She gonna tell you that.
The special panties.
And special
Oh,
panties,
oh.
yes. Like this woman is psychotic. Hold on one second. It is nope. I'm almost there. Hold on, y'all. Please just bear with me.
And the things that she is explaining is the things that she has done. That is probably the craziest part to me.
Yes, the stuff that she has done to hold on, what's this? What's this right here? What's this?
About the 5 year old and the special panties. She would say that her underwear or her panties blew kisses. That's what she was told. That's how she was coerced to wear the special panties.
Okay, so we didn't even get to this one. What the hell is this? This another two that she was wearing when she was 5 years old.
Oh my.
What the hell is this? It says Venus Butterfly Original, but she got it from CAL Exotics. That's the website she got it from.
Oh, I had one of those before.
What the hell is that?
I swear to God, I didn't want to say it out loud, but it is called a butterfly. I knew that.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
put it on and you can
Okay,
control
got
it
it,
with a.
got it. Okay, enough.
Yeah.
All right, got
Yeah.
it. Let's
Sorry.
get that off my screen.
It's so
listen,
easy to become
thank
a
you, brother.
podcaster with Riverside.
Why you got an
First,
earring on
go
like
to
Burning Man?
Riverside and open an account. When
Listen,
Pay it.
But I get where you're coming from. This is not a good lady. I'm gonna have to go and watch it on YouTube and watch all her videos.
talking about you control the levels, slow, medium, or high.
That's true.
Wonder why
That's
you go
horrible.
because now they got it where you can just plug it into the wall instead of going through batteries. Now your ass being electrocuted because it's moisture everywhere. It's humidity in the room. So y'all need to be careful before your ass end up unalive somewhere because you trying to be happy.
I don't use them anymore.
Talking about now they got them where so they Bluetooth. They hook up to your Wi-Fi.
Dear God. See, that was my old life.
Me too.
Just, you know,
So
it was a long time
listen,
ago.
see, Roy, I don't know what the hell I just said. Because immediately they recognize, they say, oh, I know what that is. Yeah, let me tell you what happened back in 1977. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, good. Okay, so again, but this woman, she's not, she kidnapped this young lady out of a foster home. And she used to
Did
stalk.
she really?
Yes. And she used to stalk this young lady when she was in middle school. And
Let's call it. Turn your notifications on, baby. Turn them on.
yeah,
You are in for a ride on this one.
it's something. Mm. They are working with it's a whole Smex cult that they are involved in. Okay, a whole cult. And when she have Tori that she called Allie come online and say all this horrendous stuff, she's doing nothing but advertising. When she have these little meetings off camera, they are handing out stuff that has to do with, let's just put it like this, little small people.
So is Allie? How do I want to say it? Not a full. She's not saying like is she? Would she otherwise be institutionalized if she was not with
Yes.
them?
That's right.
Yes.
That's our goal. We trying to get. Well, it's a lot of legal stuff that's happening in the
And get her
background.
mental help. Get her help. Get her help.
Yeah, it's no going up to her talking to her. No, did she pass that? Like she's deep in this
Yeah.
shit, right? Because
Yeah,
you're
she
talking
can't get
about
out.
it's
She's
a lot
scared.
of she's literally been programmed into satanic ritual
Yeah.
abuse. Like that's a real
Oh, that's
thing.
horrible. It makes me so sad.
And she finna be 32 years old in February.
And all her life, she's lived nothing but terror. That's so sad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's ain't nothing nice about this woman. Nothing nice. Nothing nice about this woman. She's pure. The only way that Allie, Tori is going to be able to get help is to separate this woman away from her. And that's what we are trying to do.
Yep, and Allie's an adult, so it's not like you can make her leave. You can't. You can't physically make her leave, right?
Right. So she could do it directly or indirectly. So the way we're moving is indirectly.
The courts.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, I'm going to pray for her, and it's a good job that you're doing. I'm going to continue to listen to your panel and support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. You like have a cash app and stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to support you.
Matter of fact, let's put that across the screen right now. If anybody, no, it's Great Vibes on 10. At the cash app, the number Great Vibes on 10, all one word. Same thing as my.
Wait,
title.
Is it in your bio?
No, I don't have it in my bio because I don't trust people. I don't know why it's not up there, but when people ask me, I give it to them. Hey, it's Great Vibes on 10, all one word. GREAT.
Great Vibes
on 10. Matter of fact, here it is right here.
Wait, where?
Hold on, I got you. What the hell is that? I don't need that on. I got you right here. Let's see. Man, because I've been dealing with this story for the past since last August of last year, and then near December I stepped away from it because she was sending her arm. Do you know that she had a team of people to try to call CPS on me and my kids?
Oh, that's horrible.
About 200 to make false reports. About 200 of them. Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish you nothing but luck. I will continue to watch your show on TikTok and on Instagram. Facebook, YouTube.
God damn, how many accounts do you have?
I don't really look at my Instagram that much.
There it is, right
there. I
there.
don't have the time.
Great Vibes.
And there's always something going on with Messy Talk, so I'm always good.
I know. There go the cash out right there. Great Vibes on 10.
I see it.
All one word.
Somebody wrote it down here. Great Vibes
on 10.
All right, so I'll hit you up.
Appreciate it.
All right, it was really nice meeting all you guys. Have
you.
a nice night.
You too, Nine.
See you later. All
right. Thank you, sweetheart. Listen, y'all, listen again, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Great Vibes on 10. Thank you, Peanut. Lazy Lutz. Thank you so much for putting that down there. Again, y'all. We about to end the show. I want to tell everybody. Edie, she also dropped it on YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that, Edie. Listen. So we got the story. Yes, Tyme did lie to the police. Okay, she lied to the police. So yes, she have been arrested. Her lawyer her lawyer lied to the police, so they went to the house, picked her up. She was trying to leave because she had bags packed already, but they picked her up and they charged her. But again, she's still innocent until proven guilty. So she's still innocent. But again, it's just too much. You got evidence everywhere to tie her to unaliving Darren Lucas. So we will bring this story back up when we have new details arise, not from hearsay, but from the source itself. So Diva, Nana, anybody that have came in. Let me give a shout out to Peanut. Peanut, hold on. Hold the hell on. Because it shows here, Peanut is the title gifter here. What did she throw to be the title gifter? Damn, Peanut. Hold on one second. Peanut, what did you throw to get you up there like that? Okay, you threw the DJ glasses. That's what it was. You threw the level shift. You threw the level up. The level up and also the DJ glasses. That what did it right there. Peanut, what you mean you don't know? It was the level up. So Peanut, you are the number one gifter on tonight. Angela, you coming in number 2. Nah, you ain't seen that number 3. I know you seen that besides your name in a chat. Then we had C-Roy, Latanya, Jess, Fine and Dangerous, Blue Marvel, Jen, Kintet, Diva, Peggy, Candia, Dorothy, Mona, Orchid, Drika, Miss Carter, Bunny, Cynthia, Amarette, Destiny, Diana, Teresa, Deconstructing. These are normal. supporters: Beth, Checkmate, C. Mitchell, Melissa, Pearl, the singly, Miss Ang, Sharon, Aries, Trevor, Call Me Shay TV, Meatball Head, Taka, Angel Kisses, and everybody else that gave Rise Up and Walk, Cavo, everybody. If you tap the screen, y'all got us at 168,000 taps. Everybody that contribute to this live, thank you so much for your support. So shout outs to everyone, that did what they could in the chat. YouTube, let me give a shout outs to let's give a shout outs to Honor One Smiles. Thank you so much for your super chat. And also, Randy, thank you so much for your super chat while you was hollering at me in the chat. So thank you for your super chat for reminding me that. All right. So again, everybody that's on YouTube that supported, that tapped the screen, and also for our new members from earlier today, thank y'all so much for joining the membership on YouTube. Remember, if y'all want to catch the replay, go on my YouTube channel. It's Great Vibes on 10. Go over there. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you can, please join the membership over there. All right. So again, thank y'all so much for y'all support, y'all dedication. I will see y'all first thing in the morning, same time, 10:30. Let's aim for 11 o'clock. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, ain't it? Yep. I'm still going live. All right. We're going to be here because I don't celebrate Christmas. So if you want to, we got to do part 2 of Shelly. All right, in this video. All right. So come on back to part 2 tomorrow morning, and I'll see you then. All right. Happy holidays to everybody, to their mama, the kids, the little boys, little girls, and Santa with his fat ass on that chimney. All right. Y'all take care. Be good. Love y'all.